intruder. Anything.
Top Henry, here you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick DelGozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
27 hits for this dude.
I know.
Unreal.
Unreal. All-time leader. Wow.
Talk about a breakout.
Yeah.
Good trade, St. Louis.
Welcome in, everybody. Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. Every Sunday, we are brought to you by our doc, Make 'em Yours. That's Dr. Paul Vidal, specialized physical therapy, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. As always, Tom Arnone, Nick DelGozzo, Steppy, B. Wells in the house. We got us all, the whole crew together this Sunday. And listen, the Eagles are in first place. So
Game's going on.
Start off a show, regardless on how bad the division is, it's always nice to start a Sunday show saying the Eagles are in first place. That's always a feel-good day.
We don't even have to give the record, Tom. Don't even give the record.
No.
Eagles lead the division. That's all I got to say.
Agenda base. We definitely agenda base. The record will not be mentioned, but the Eagles are in first place. A ton to talk about on tonight's show, whatever freaking time it is. It's tonight. Crumb of the week. We'll get to. Maybe Wells is in this conversation. Maybe Wells is my crumb of the week. We're gonna find out. There's some things. There's some things.
Crumb of the week for what?
We're not gonna say it now. Wells is wasting the end of the show. First time on.
That's TV. That's TV 101. You leave, the cliffhanger there. You leave the audience hanging on there.
We'll feed
called
baby
a
birds.
spoiler. That's called a teaser.
Well, circle the NFL. All right, some good performances today. From some young quarterbacks. One, Justin Herbert, had a hell of a day today. And now you know why they punctured Tyrod Taylor. The more you know. So now you know why that happened. You're starting to see why. Again, we'll talk about the Eagles as well. The Eagles are in first place. We'll dissect it a little bit of next week. Obviously, a big game versus the Dallas Cowboys. Now with no Andy Dalton. So now down to Dunici. I don't even know his name.
Italian pride, Dunici.
So, and he'll probably beat us somehow. But we'll talk about that later on in the show. To start the show off, we're going to go a little different here. Obviously, you got Game 5 of the World Series on, so we'll be giving you live reactions.
Big game.
Game 5. Playoff Kershaw on the mound right now. 3-2. Dodgers were up 3-0. Now 3-2. Dodgers, man on first. 1 out for the Rays, who put up 2 this inning. So we'll get into that as well. But the main topic at hand, we're going to be watching some Sunday Night Football too, because there's a big game going on over in the NFC West, and you have Seattle, Arizona. So we're going to get into that. And our poll question, we're starting a little later than we wanted to, but our poll question is brought to you by Ambuck Services. Find them on the web, ambuckservices.com, 20% off. Tell them the boys from A2D Radio sent you. The Cardinals will beat the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football. Do you agree or disagree? Let us know. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. That's where we're live. And everywhere you get your podcast, we're there as well. Like, subscribe, follow, download, comment in tonight. Ton to conversate about. Whatever's on the table as well for you, fam. You want to talk some Cowboys, Eagles, get it off your chest early. We'll answer all your comments, questions, but we're also going to obviously watch the big games going on right now with you. We enjoy doing it with you. We enjoy sitting.
That's a killer. I don't want to interrupt you. That's a killer right there. Cheese and crackers. Reckless.
Did he swim over it, though?
Yeah. Oh, is he in?
Love to have you be right. Look at that hand up. The hand's still up.
Oh, yeah. Is that the corner, though? Does it get it?
He's out.
Yeah, you're right, Craig. I think it's one of those what they call on the field. You know what I mean?
Like the Penn State-Indiana game last night.
We are 0-1.
Seattle up 13-7. About 6 and change to go in the second. So we'll keep you into that game. But the Cardinals will beat the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football. If you were going to ask me before the game started, I was going to agree with it. I think I just thought that being the game is in Arizona, not that it means much. I just thought they matched up well with each other, and right now it looks the part. Right now, I just didn't think Seattle's defense was going to play as well as they have early on here. because they haven't all year. So this is new to play this well. So Seattle's defense carrying the load tonight. Obviously, they just stripped DeAndre Hopkins not too long ago. So a lot to talk about there. But I'm gonna agree right now, and we can circle the room on that. And obviously, we got people already talking about the Birds and what they're gonna do and moves and all this fun stuff. But we'll get into all that fun, crazy talk throughout the show as well. But to the poll, what do you think? I mean, the Cardinals come back and win this game, or are you guys are more on the side of disagree?
Yeah, I mean, I treat it like it was an hour ago. Like I would have said, pregame that I would have picked the Cardinals tonight. I mean, it's always tough to go against Rusty Nail. You know what I mean? But he just seems to, he's just the way he carries his teams. You know what I mean? He finds a way. So they're not impressive on defense. I mean, I don't know if Adams is out tonight. You know what I mean? So they're doing enough on defense. You know what I mean? But he's just he's magical. So I mean, anytime you got him under center, you got a shot. But I like personally, I like the Cards tonight at home to get it done. So we'll see. I mean, now we're halfway through the second and 13-7. So it's not like it's 25-0 and we're picking the Cardinals. We're losing, so.
Well, listen, the one thing is, Seattle's has outplayed them, and Arizona's still in this football game. So you look at it like that too, because Seattle's played really well on deep. I mean, throughout the first quarter, I think Arizona had -2 yards total, or at least Kyler Murray did. I don't know what they were doing in the run game, but in terms of the passing game, he was -2 in yards early on, throughout the first quarter. Now,
Rusty. It was Rusty for 50.
Nasty nizzle. Every time DK catches a ball, I die a little more inside. So don't bring it up to us, please.
There goes Rusty for 40. I got this.
By the way, I'll piggyback onto what Sweeps was saying, and I'm going to take old Rusty Nail. I got the Seahawks winning, and I just think Russ is just too special right now. A division game, a game that he wants. I think he'll get it done.
Yep.
Rusty Nail.
Yeah, I mean it's tough to go.
Nail.
It's tough to go against Russ. I put pregame, an hour ago before the game, I would have also picked Arizona. I like what Arizona's been done this year. I like what that offense looks like with Kyler and D-Hop, and then the wily veteran out there, the GOAT in Larry Fitz. But so I would have also agreed that a poll in Arizona was going to win. But you're right, Wills. It's tough to go against Russ, even on the road, even in the division game. Yeah, you're right. He's very special, and he's probably up there in the MVP talk so far.
I'd say he is MVP currently.
Yeah, and listen, I would say that it's not even about betting against Russell Wilson. It's just in terms of records right now, right? And you're like, okay, is Seattle is gonna stay unbeaten? No, I mean a loss is gonna come at some point, right? So you just felt like that tonight was that night for them to take one. But right now, they're controlling this football game early on. So we'll see how it goes.
I got Kyler in fantasy, so I hope you're right.
Yeah, I have him too. And tonight, I thought he would light it up a little bit against his defense, because I'm not in love with this defense. In terms of you got Bobby Wagner. I'm always a big fan of Bobby Wagner, but outside of that, and Jamal Adams when he's healthy, what is that defense? So some big time issues in the secondary, and you're not taking advantage of it tonight. Seattle outplaying them. So see how it continues, but we're gonna obviously talk World Series too. So we got it all. We got it all, and then people's.
Yeah, I'm trying to flip back and forth here. Got it on last channel. Got it on last channel over here.
It's gonna be Greg.
I mean, you got a great leader in the middle. You know what I mean? Anytime you get Bobby Wagner, give me him. 7 days out of 7. You know what I mean? So. How much we value the linebacker. Some other people don't, but to have that hammer.
So dig at the Eagles there.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, I guess, in this new day and age. I don't know, but to have it, have that hammer in the middle, that captain, that leader, that guy that goes sideline to sideline, to me is, the linchpin of your defense. You know what I mean? So. It's nice probably to have a safety, maybe like B-Dog, on the back end, hammers people and is your, captain and leader too. But, give me a middle linebacker all day that with a C on his chest, it absolutely drops a boom on you. And like I say, it can run you down, blow plays up, and it just absolutely the heart and soul of that defense,
Changes your whole defense. When we talk about all sports winning up the middle. You know what I mean? That's like 101 talk. You went up the middle in sports, and anyone you want to conversate about, really. So when you talk about, when you talk about the National Football League and defense, you want good tackles, you want great linebackers, and you want great safety. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna control the game for you. And yeah, you're right. Something that we've never taken advantage of. Rob Brinkman chiming in. What's up, Rob?
What up, Brinks?
What up, Brinks? What's fishy down there is that Michael Thomas is a scumbag. That's what's fishy. But hell of a player. You would think they're going to put him on the field at some point.
Yeah. I mean, or they're going to trade him.
I don't see that happening. But maybe.
I mean, listen, guys get into it all the time. I hear you, Will. So, I mean, I'm with you. Not saying you're wrong. I mean, if there's
apparently he's
if there's more, if there's more to it, I get it. You know what I mean? Guys get in fights, all the time. So as long as you're not going through the lunchroom and just, trying to pick fights with all your teammates, I got no problem with that. But if there's more to it, absolutely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, I'm all in for him. I mean, what do you want? I don't like that's a weapon for my quarterback, and I'm not like Mr. Like we got to run out and get wide receivers either. I'm just saying, like if guys like that come available, I'm definitely on the phone for sure. I mean, if you're not on the phone, you're not doing your job. So that's 101, especially when you don't draft well. I'd be on the phone tomorrow. Or I would have been on the phone yesterday because I don't draft well already. So what do you want? What do you want, Sean? You guys won a football game today without him again. So I mean, now you're even more willing to deal him, right? When you're winning football games without a guy, you're even more willing to say, "Hey, what do you want?" Right? What will you give us for him? Right? I mean, I think that's just common sense, right, guys? So I mean,
Absolutely.
they won a football game without him again, and that would go to favor of them being more willing to deal him now. And yes, I would be all in for guys like that. I think anybody that won it, like Wilson, is an idiot. So,
listen, I would trade for him. I just don't think they're going to trade him. That makes me an idiot now.
Well, you called him a scumbag.
I want to know who. Well, apparently he is a piece of shit. Read about the shit that's going on down there. I'm just calling like I see it, Tommy. I'm not here to put blinders on, kid. To me, I don't see. I know everyone wants to trade for somebody this week. Who's available? That's what I want to know. I want you guys to tell me who's available because with COVID, I think teams are going to be really reluctant to trade players. It's going to be really tough to make a trade.
No, unless you're talking about like where you have not only this stretch, but you also have another stretch with the bye week where for the Eagles, that's more would be willing to get guy in here and have them sit that 7 days, right? So it would favor them. But now trading a player back to a team. Probably not. It'll probably be picked. So a team would take picks because that doesn't matter for this year. So it's really only the team that's wanting to be on. I'm not saying the Eagles. I'm saying any team that wants to be on the aggressor. It's probably a team that has a bye week in there where they can pull it off, right? Or they're willing to take the week of not having the player, right? So, I mean, trades don't happen a lot in the NFL anyway. They happen more and more than they used to. I can sure say that. But not like, it just depends year to year, depends on how much action there usually is. I could see there being with some of the bad teams that are probably losing revenue this year. I could absolutely see some moves being made, right? Like I can see some guys being shipped away from Jacksonville. I mean, the list goes on teams that
there's a lot of bad teams, you know.
Yeah, a lot of bad teams. So it could open
Eagles
up, right? And especially when the rich go get a little richer. When Tampa gets an AB, now teams trying to play catch up with them are going to be on the aggressive, you would think.
Mm-hmm.
You would just assume. So that would open the market up a little bit. But for freaking Michael Thomas, Julio Jones, any of those types of wide receivers, sign me up for picks. I don't care. Because if I like this is the problem. We're not in it to win it next year because next year we're going to have a whole brand new fucking roster. We're in it to win it right now. Like if we have a chance to get in the dance, let's try to upgrade for that 1 year. We can worry about next year. Next year, we're already so much over the cap anyway. Screw it. Go air quote all in. Even though what would all in be? We don't even when nobody's expecting Super Bowl, but go all in to try to compete to get as far as you can possibly get in the play.
You would only go all in if you can win the Super Bowl. Like I mean, is that does one of those two monsters put you over the edge? Let's say that you get healthy. You know what I mean? Like obviously going into the season, you thought not saying you and others, 11, 12 wins. So you thought that you had a good squad. You know what I mean? So would that one piece do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, I mean, a Michael Thomas or a Julio Jones puts me in the conversation if I'm healthy in an NFC title game. I'm not saying and anything can happen in a title game, but with my quarterback, what I feel about him, and and that kind of number one weapon type, I'm feeling so much better about this offense. Now, this defense, that's another story. That's a story for another day, right? But offensively, we're definitely would take a step in the right direction, a step forward, especially if we got like a guy like Reagor back. We get Ertz healthy. We get Goddard back on the field. You get Miles. Like, then you're really feeling good, and you're thinking, okay, wow, now we're really explosive, right? But but I'm not saying it has to be a wide receiver. I'd rather focus on at a middle linebacker or a linebacker, period. You know what I mean? Like, my focus is more on that side of the football, honestly, guys, because I feel like we're going to get some guys back, and Carson's got a relationship with some of the guys on the field already, and they're playing well together. So, you know what I mean, guys? Like, my focus is more like what Slee said about Bobby Wagner, is that middle linebacker. Now, we're not getting Bobby Wagner, but, like, who's available? Like, Atlanta, I'm paging Atlanta. I'm paging everybody. There's a lot of bad teams. Jacksonville, Miles Jack. Like, I'm paging around. I'm calling around. Like, I gotta if I gotta look at this football team and not realize that I have a major issue there, then I'm crazy. And that's the issue with this football team defensively. That's why they're giving up 28 points a game, which is unacceptable when they've been healthy. Like, Javon Hargrave stinks right now. Looks like he can't play a lick, and that guy got a lot of money. Darius Slay, like we knew, 10 to 15 corner. To me, he's not a top 10 corner. He's borderline. And, so it's not that it's a bad defense. They just haven't.
Jalen Mills stinks still.
Yeah, I don't even care about that. I care about more of, like, I'm getting gashed in the run game. Why? Because I don't have good linebacker play, right? So, I mean, these are factors of why you get gashed in the run game, too. So this is just, to me, defensively is where I've really been pointing my finger at with this football team, because it should be better. It should be a better defense. And for some reason, it's not. And that's why, to me, if you're asking me what position would I address, we were talking about the other day, I would address linebacker or somewhere on my defense, preferably a linebacker position. And there's a lot of names out there. I mean, like I said, call Atlanta up. You want Deion Jones available, right? Like, I mean, call some of these guys up. I mean, Atlanta lost another game. They got to be in big-time summer. Arthur Blank was on the sidelines. So, I mean, call up.
They lost in true Atlanta fashion.
Oh, it was epic.
Talk about Atlanta scoring more points to get a loss. Just amazing. And I had Gurley, so I was like, win-win for me.
I had Hockenson. I had Hockenson, so that extra touchdown was nice.
He had 2 big catches on that last drive.
Funny, Dan saying you can trade 3 first-round picks. I don't trust Howie. And 2, I don't think any of those picks turn into Thomas or Jones. Yeah, I'm not trading 3, but I hear you. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I would definitely give up 1 for Thomas because he's younger. But, I mean, Julio.
Yeah, I would not trade a first-round pick for Julio Jones. Yeah. I don't think you even have to get him.
No, I mean,
he's getting up there.
Probably a second or third, though, for sure.
I think a third could get it done, maybe, depending if Atlanta's just ready to blow it up.
How about that?
It could be.
Think of last year, though. I think the Patriots sent a third to Atlanta for Sanu. Now, I know it's a new year, right? But, I mean, that's what I think what New England sent for Sanu last year. So I think maybe a second gets it done for Julio if that's the way you go.
How about this one? How about you said this doesn't happen often, but how about
you went late? Oh, sorry.
Why'd you go late?
Yes.
Thank God you made it, Margot. Why didn't you send them a letter saying, "Hey, I'm going to go. You can throw me out before you start running"?
Yeah, right. How about
doesn't matter when you make it.
Would you trade a first and a second for, let's say, Julio and Deion Jones?
I'm not big on trading first-round picks, but I would think about that.
Just because he's young enough to be warranted of a first. It's just like if you're talking about late, if you're talking about later first, you would assume if you're getting in the dance. So it's not going to be, that's just my thought process in it. He's younger.
Like you said, I think, Thomas is younger. So, I mean, if you're going to dip into the first round trade, you might want to bang on that door first, you know what I mean? And obviously this is the first year that he's been banged up. He's always on the field, you know what I mean? And I like Julio's talent. I'm not picking on Julio. I mean, the guy's a special talent, but I feel Julio's hurt every year. You know what I mean? Like Julio's going to miss for at least 4 games. I mean, I'd have to look at the stats. At least just with my eye test, I feel like he's missed 4 games without even, no notes. Take a page from you. No notes. I feel like he's missed at least 4 games the last 5 years. Could be more.
Welcome in. No, so I was saying the only way I'll go first to Atlanta was if I was getting Deion Jones and Julio Jones. I'll go first for Deion Jones maybe because to me he's young enough to be warranted of it, like a late first. And then I would give the second obviously for Julio, but I wouldn't give it first just straight up for Julio. You're right. I would just go if I'm going to give up first, I would give one for Michael Thomas for sure. You know what I mean? Sure.
I'm curious if they're even going to try to trade picks, Tommy, because I know what you're saying, and I know we don't draft that well, but since we're so far over the cap and we're going to have to cut, like you would think draft picks are the guys that are going to want to move in because they make less money, So
they're going to need those.
They're going to need the draft.
This is where I hate instant replay.
Oh yeah, because he's out.
This is where I hate instant replay. He's going to be out.
He is out.
Did he come off, Wills? Because he's not out. Did he come off?
Out.
Did he come off?
His right hand as both hands split off.
His right hand slides off
before his thighs got.
This
is where I hate instant replay.
He beat it easy. I was going to say. I mean, he beat it easy.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit that you can do this, but he is.
Safe.
Did they call him safe?
The other hand.
Good.
The other hand.
No, that came off too.
No, but if you went to the overhead camera, Tom, it was off too, though.
Yeah.
It looks like it's next to the bag, but it's off.
Well, maybe they felt like something was hanging.
Hey-o!
We'll take it. Fuck the Dodgers.
But Sweeps, to your point, and kind of what I saw Tori's comment in there before. You didn't hear this about Michael Thomas prior to this year. You know what I mean? Like you didn't hear any of the locker room stuff. You didn't hear any of the, any of the bad teammate kind of thing. At least that I heard before this year. So. Maybe to Tori's point, maybe it is a Malcolm issue, not necessarily a Michael Thomas issue.
It seems like everywhere Malcolm's at, he has an issue. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's my thoughts on Malcolm. I'm not a big Malcolm guy anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, listen, who knows without being in, like you said, but without being inside, the facility or, being, part of the team, who the hell knows really what it is? Like Will said, there's a lot of speculations, a lot of stuff that you can read about, but who knows, and it seems like, after a certain amount of years, some of these divas snap. You know what I mean? Like, AB was an absolute, I mean, he was the definition of a great, from the outside looking in, great teammate, straight arrow, went about his business, 100 catches a year, perfect teammate, and then just snaps one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you find out, Sweeps, that he didn't just snap, that he was always a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Kept him under wraps.
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of apparently Michael Thomas, obviously he had a monster year last year, and I guess he just thinks that he's now above everyone with his with how good he is. I think that's from what I read, that's what has a lot to do with it.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take a guy who thinks he's good. That's fine. Just go be good. You know what I mean? Just go be good then.
I need you to be a good teammate, though, Tommy. You know this.
Yeah,
you've been on sport. You've been on teams.
I'm not
be a good teammate.
Yeah, but
well, if your team's benching you and not letting you play because of the stuff you're doing against your own teammates, you're not a good teammate. And it's obviously on you then.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to sell me on that, brother. I'm with you. That's how to read.
I love good teammates, but I'm just saying we don't know fully the whole story on why all of a sudden he's a bad teammate. Because all reports are that he was a good teammate all before this. So now it's like all of a sudden Malcolm's there. Malcolm called him slant guy. Now he's like the worst teammate of all time. So I just find that funny in a way. But I would have to do my homework on it as Howie Roseman to figure out.
What you're saying, you're making it like it's Malcolm. Now, I know Malcolm is the one that started the fight with him, but when the organization is backing him and not the other guy, the guy that's maybe the best receiver in football, that tells you what he is right there.
Well, I mean,
read through the lines.
Maybe, but that same organization as Sean Payton, I think he's a crumb. So I mean, he's great coach, but I think he's a little crumb to me. So I mean, he's had some scandals. He has some demons in his closet too. So all things being
crumbish.
All I'm going to say is, as a GM, I would just have to do my homework on it. I agree with both of you. I don't want a scumbag. I definitely don't want a scumbag for sure. But if some of it's just like a little blown up and out of proportion, then I absolutely would trade for him. That's all.
I would have to talk to him on the phone. I got to talk to the guy. That's what I'm saying.
FaceTime, babe. That's the FaceTime.
I got to talk to the guy and be like, listen, are you willing to stop to cut the shit and get over here and help us win? Because if you are, then I'm going to come get you. And if you're not, then enjoy the bench over there in New Orleans. Have a po' boy for me.
Dory says, I take Slant Boy in a second, but I also want an AB. Maybe it's the therapist in me.
Yeah. AB's going to play like 2 weeks, and then he's going to get suspended again.
TTP said, where's TTP? He was in the house with my brother.
What Petey say? What up, boys?
I don't know what piece. So let me go back and see if I can find it. We were saying Odell because people were saying Odell. Yeah, he's out for it. He's going to be out for a while. And then Pete saying Kershaw falling apart. Hate to see it, Pete. Hate to see it. 3-0 lead. Never forget.
Westchester zone.
Death taxes and Kershaw chokes in the playoffs.
How about you stop talking, Greg, before he gets out of this inning without letting up a run now?
Pope in the house. What up, Pope? Says Sean.
What up, Pope?
What up, Pope?
Yeah, he is. Shaw says the coach was a scumbag, but we don't want Slam Boy. Stop the nonsense. All right. If you guys don't want it, that's fine. I mean, I just thought that was a guy that was available. So I'm in for guys that are available to play. Billy Gore, no need for the FaceTime. Might as well Zoom like 30 million others to talk to Thomas.
Stop what I don't understand. Stop what nonsense. I mean, it's just a discussion, but I mean, I don't know. Like you said, I mean, if you're,
is he saying that I think that might have been a.
Is he saying that it's like far fetched? Is he saying it's far fetched, or he just wants nothing to do with Michael Thomas?
Or I think he was saying why wouldn't you take Michael Thomas? Knock that off, coming at me. I'm not sure. But either way, I mean, listen, I'll take his talent.
That's why I was just looking for some clarity there. You know what I mean? Because if
it's tough to read sarcasm
exactly. If you're saying it's far fetched, and you don't want to get your hopes up, so knock that shit off. That's fine. Or if you're just saying I don't want Mike Thomas, I wouldn't take him if he showed up for free. I'd be like, wow, that's a little odd to me. It's a little odd to me. He's a special talent. I don't know.
He's really good. He catches a lot of footballs.
A little strange.
What up, Gav?
And listen, the one thing I know about.
What's up, Gav?
The one thing I know about good wide receivers is they always got a little diva in them.
Oh, there's diva in them. Absolutely.
Get them in the right environment.
They always have diva in them.
And lock them in. Then that's the job of your coaching staff.
Even the not good ones have diva in them. You just don't hear from them as much.
Yeah, you know what, Pete? I was talking about Eric Hendricks from Minnesota. I mean, I'll make the phone call for Eric Hendricks too. Minnesota's in rebuild mode now. You're right. So Eric Hendricks, is he available? Yeah,
he was
Kendricks
always
and Madison done.
He was always the better Kendricks anyway.
Real brother, and he's still a stud. So I mean, I'll take him in a heartbeat. What do you want? I know he's probably a little older. I don't know how old exactly he is, Greg.
I'll take Harrison Smith. I'll tell you that. I love Harrison Smith.
Yeah, well, Wills, while you're on the phone, that's what you do, though. When you're on the phone, you're saying how many guys on your defense and offense are available, right? Like how much you want available because we got things to give away. We want to give away because we stick at what we do. So we want to give these things away to you so we can actually get some talent. Maybe you can do a better job with them. You know what I mean? You use that line. Maybe you can do a better job with our picks than we do. We'd love to see you do it. Wish you the best of luck.
I highly doubt Howie would use that line. But yeah, I'm with you.
Kendricks is 28.
What do you want?
And he is signed through 23.
Go ahead, give him a first. No question.
Don't give him a first.
For a 28-year-old, why not?
You can get him for less than a first.
I'm just aggressive, Wills. I'm aggressive.
And throw in Justin Jefferson. Yikes.
We'll give you Rieger.
Totally rewind. Too great.
Thomas.
Good at bad, Adamas. Thanks, Greg. That was on you.
Thanks, Greg.
Good job, Greg. Stop fucking talking, Greg. We'll mute you soon.
Unbelievable. Hop up in a punchy. Goodness.
He's saying the coach is a dirtbag. Yeah, he is. He is. I'm not a Sean Payton guy. Smug asshole. Sorry.
Yeah. No, Sean Payton's and like Tommy said, he's got little skeletons in his closet, old Sean. Some bounty gates, I think we're getting ran through there. A couple other things ran through there.
Yes, Stan. We did see the Bryce doing his best JT around. Yep, they're out in Vegas together, hanging out. A little double date tonight. A little double Harper and Realmuto. Middleton still won't get the deal done. Scumbag. Now Middleton should have his plane out there. Should you seen that picture on Instagram? He should have fucking filled the jet up and got out there immediately. That's when you fill the jet and you go get a deal done.
Bryce is going to sub-sign him to his deal. Bryce is going to be like, listen, I'll just pay you under my deal.
They're going to sign him. They're going to sign him. Right. I have faith.
We need big 2-out hits. 2-out hits.
Here he comes. Oh,
Oh, what? I thought he got a hand in.
He might have got his hand in.
I think he got in.
Kershaw stepped off just in time.
That was a terrible. It was a terrible fucking tag by Barnes. I think he got in.
They hot. Was Barnes catching last night?
No, he wasn't saying it.
Oh, the balk.
Did he step off?
Nah, he stepped off.
Did he?
Yeah, he did step off, but
he is out. Fuck. If your right hand hits the plate, you're safe.
Oh, he's in. He's in.
That hit the dirt, bro.
He's in.
He's out. He's out.
No, that one angle. Let's see the overhead.
Yeah, he's out, Tommy. Got him before it. But I feel like if his right hand goes to the plate, he's in.
Dave, he's in. Dave, I'm telling you, Wilson.
Nah, he got him on the hand, dude. Watch the other angle. Watch him get him on the hand.
Oh, it's close.
Right there. Got him on the hand.
Oh my God! No, we got a commercial. You scumbags.
Oh,
yeah, jerk offs.
he tried stealing home.
It's an aggressive move.
Real quick.
If I'm Kevin Kiermaier, I don't like it.
Real
But
quick.
it's an aggressive move.
Kershaw went.
he just left the 2 tomato cans in front of him make fucking useless outs. So what the hell? Give it a shot.
Real quick.
If I'm Kiermaier, I'm saying I'm 1 for 1 and I homered off Kershaw in the first game. So maybe let me swing the bat, you know?
Kershaw went like this, and then as he was moving,
He stepped off with his back foot, though. I mean, he did it nicely because it looked like he was going to be safe.
that was a great move if he did it the right way, because I couldn't tell. I got to see it again. You know what I mean? But
It happened so quickly. It looked like he stepped off.
Yeah, as long as he did. As long as you don't break your hands before you step off, which you know that. So it happened so fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like one. It's in one motion sweeps. They're never going to call that.
So high. You know what I mean?
Did they go to commercial because they didn't review it?
Because Tommy, if he comes down, if he's
they reviewed it, Greg.
If he's on the way down, Tommy, it would have been, buddy. You know what I mean? He's up here for so long. That's when Margot left. And then he just, he was able to step off. You know, like just another half a second, he might get him because he'll be on his way down, and then it's Balk Central.
Yeah,
even if you step off because he's on his way, he's already moving. He was just chilling up here. And
he would have to throw a pitch then, sweeps.
Yeah,
throw like a fucking.
The old rush job. The old rusher. Don, big win today for your Lions.
Yo, thank the Falcons. Todd Gurley gets a fruit basket from Don. Thank you, Todd. We're big
Lions
fans.
are 3-3 in that division.
Lions aren't that bad, like always. They play a little defense. Stafford win a couple games late, and then they'll lose 4 of the last 5. Typical Detroit.
What were you saying, Tom, about Stafford?
No, Stafford's just damn good. He's just underrated.
Yeah.
He's real good.
Matthew Stafford.
He's also had a lot of talent around him, and he's never really gotten anything done, but he is good. He can throw a ball.
He's never really had a good defense, but in terms of offense, I agree with you. But he's always
never had a running back, though.
Always been a fourth quarter junkie. You know what I mean? Always fourth quarter comebacks. They could be down freaking 24 in the fourth, and Matthew Stafford never knows. You know what I mean?
He can sling it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of those guys. Like I said, certain guys like 11 and him just get crucified. You know what I mean? Maybe it was because he was not first guy, but one of the guys to get one of the mega contracts. You know what I mean? And then people expect you to walk on water. And like you said, they never had any defense. They never had a running game. Like Marino-esque. You know what I mean? And not comparing the two, just telling you. That's the kind of stuff that Dan dealt with all those years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, sweet. And
they didn't review it.
Gav. I don't know, Gav. I mean, we might not, considering we're in first, but we might. But we might. He
did step off.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, he just, look at he's all the way up there.
You're right. Another tenth of a second.
Yeah.
So he starts
wondering if he. That's what I was wondering too, Greg. If he came down before he stepped off, but he didn't. He did it perfect timing. Holy shit! What a job for him, scumbag. Shit.
Yeah, you're right. Way to keep his head right. You do that at any other level, those guys are like, "Oh my god," you know what I mean? But
let's just call it what it is. Good work, Greg.
No, you're welcome.
Great job, Greg.
Not here to point fingers.
You're a problem.
This guy.
I mean, just put Corey Seager on.
I need one of those. I'm with stupid shirts on.
I don't care if Seager's leading off. Just put him on.
I'm not doing that. Get this guy on. He's killed us all night. Just get this guy on. You haven't got him out.
The Barry Bonds treatment. Yep, just 4. There's no outs. Bases empty.
Yeah.
4.
You don't think it could be flex? You guys think it could be flex Sunday night?
Yeah.
I don't think it will be, Tom, but it could be. I didn't see the rest of the schedule.
It could be just because it's Drek on Drek.
I mean, it's a monster. It's obviously a monster rivalry, and I mean, it's, air quote America's team. So I mean, I don't think so. I think it stays. I
agree with you, Sleeves, for them reasons. Well said, because that's where I was going with it too.
But in reality, though, the only reason why the other game was flexed out was because of COVID reasons. So we don't know what's going to happen this week. Right, it was easier for them to flex it early and make sure you had a game that wasn't going to be affected in the Arizona Seattle game, where the game that potentially was under consideration was that Tampa Bay Vegas game. So that's why it was flexed, just because they weren't. It was easier for them to cancel a 4:00 game than an 8:20 than a primetime game.
Gotcha. I still don't think they take him out of it, though. You know what I mean? I still think they play. I still think he's safe at home, too. I still don't think that glove ever got him before the shoulder.
I still think he's safe at home, too.
Once again, yeah, I mean, like you said, one of those bang bangers. You always got to stay with the call, stay with the original call. If they say there's not enough evidence, Turner, get foul.
Yeah, right. Well, listen, my eyes feel like they don't lie to me, and Wilson's eyes definitely lie to him. And I definitely
2020 over here, Tom.
That glove definitely did not. That glove. Look at it again. Look at it again.
Got his hand, dude. What are you watching?
Right there.
Gets him on the hand.
Yeah, right on the wrist.
Right there, bang, right there. Got him. Right on the hand before he's reaching in. On the little oven mitt. Nope,
missed the mitt. Go over.
No, it didn't. What are you watching, dude? Get your eyes checked. Get your fucking eyes checked.
I would have threw my helmet right off his face. What happens? You call interference there, Tom?
There's a couple of decent games that it might be. You got Saints Bears at 4. You got Steelers Ravens at 1, and you got Niners Seahawks at 4:30 as well.
Gotcha. I still think they stay there, and I still think
Steelers Ravens would be the one they would do. That's a moonster. That is a moonster. So there, possibility that they dance with your dates right there. That's an animal house. That's an animal house right there, boys. Mind if we dance with your dates? No, I'm just saying, Tom. I mean, I was with you, buddy, and then Greg read that off. I went,
yep. That was one of the better. That's one of the better sweeps. It's one of the better sweeps ones we've had in a while there. Mind if we dance with y'all dates? No, go ahead.
That was fun. My mom's attacking me. Tommy has his rose-colored glasses on again.
What's up with Mama A?
Mommy, I love you, but that's aggressive. Bill Middlebrook, Denver is loaded with linebackers. I want Bradley Chubb, 12 sacks the year before, cheap and young. I hear you, but
and he's done nothing this year.
More of a D where we're really looking for a linebacker. I mean, he's a 3-4. He's a 3-4 down up. Stand up.
He'd be a D ended for us. You're right.
I mean, it doesn't. We have enough D ends. I mean, I feel like we need to address what's in the middle, not address what's on the outside right now.
But we might need D ends next year when we have to get rid of our whole defensive line for salary cap reasons.
Bill, I was thinking of you today when I seen Dalton get hit. I was thinking of the infamous Middlebrook comment last year where he's down, appears to be paralyzed. Who was that? That was the quarterback from Pittsburgh, right?
Oh, yeah.
Down the ground,
appears to be paralyzed.
Second look, he said.
We love you, Bill. We love you.
Bill's gonna get mad now.
Oh Jesus!
But no, listen, I agree now. Now I think it's wiped away. We're probably playing a 4-15. It's a 8-15 feel good's been real. But next week we'll be I'll be doing the pregame down in Atlantic City again. But I was hoping that they didn't play 8-15 and we could do a pregame show. But if they play 4-15, then we'll just come on right after. You know what I mean? That's fine too.
It's a big rivalry game, though. It might stay. It might stay.
It definitely could. It
might stay. Cowboys have a big following. America's team. Even though they're awful. They're awful. And I will say, there's really not many things in my life that make me happier than the Cowboys being awful. It is glorious to watch. They are pitiful. They'll probably beat us next week now with DiNucci, but they are pitiful.
They're trading for Fitzmagic tomorrow.
They fucking
they're in complete free fall.
And McCarthy's calling out the players after the game and shit.
Muncie.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
It's a bomb, but it better be an ear hole later on in the series. Wow. And then he's got a problem too. Remember, when somebody else does it, he's such a hypocrite. That's why I hate him.
Max him
right in the face. You know what I mean?
Muncie.
I didn't mind when you said, "Hey, go get it out of the ocean." That was cute. You know what I mean? Man Bum will absolutely twist you in a pretzel with his eyes closed, right? But then remember, I think it was this year. He got all salty at somebody that did it. Remember, Greg?
Yeah.
Something happened where he was all butthurt. All right.
But it's okay when you do it. Hypocrite.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have no problem with you watching your dinger for a second. You know what I mean? You hit it. You can watch it for a minute, but do whatever you want, but don't complain about anybody else what they do. That's all.
I just don't want you to cry when I throw one in your ear next time.
Yeah,
because that's why. That's for me. I pitched when I was younger. That's how I always felt. If you want bat flip or stare, that's fine. I'm gonna throw one at you.
Did you know hit Brooke on too?
Just file
it. I'm not gonna come out here with stories of this Spellman variety stories.
You file it away. But I got a news for you, boys. That last half might have been the ball game. And then, you needed a shutdown inning here. You got 2 quick outs. And then, Muncie hits one to the moon. Good chance that's ball game right there, because you're not going to you're not going to see Kenley anymore. You're going to see Kenley in the 6th, 7th, possibly maybe the 8th. You'll never see him in the 9th again. Dave Roberts knows his life is hanging. His career is hanging. You will never see. Oh, Motto and me for did it happen again? I was like, you're just never going. You'll never see it again. I'm a big loyalty guy, and that conversation should have happened before the World Series. Like, hey, love you, big fella. It's not in you tonight. I mean, it's not in you this year, buddy. So gonna need you. Grado is absolutely lights out. Just threw a scoreless 8th last night, and then you're like, hey, let's go to Kenley. I mean,
it's so funny. And then they panned to him in the dugout, like, what does Grado look like after they lost the game? And no wonder he's gonna be pissed off. That dude is lights out.
Yeah.
I don't know how
he throws gas.
I don't know how he got traded either.
That's for damn sure.
Jeez.
Where we at? Steelers fan, of course. I think the Eagles Cowboys game will be flexed since the Cowboys just got blown out by Washington. Dalton got hurt. I don't remember who the hell their third string is. It's going to be replaced. It's DiNucci, whatever.
It's DiNucci.
No,
it's DiNucci.
James Madison Duke. James Madison Duke.
Yeah, that's where my sister went to school.
Full story.
Is a Duke. Jeez. Who else went there? An Eagle linebacker went there that we drafted years ago.
Sure, he was good.
I don't believe he was. Who the fuck was it? God damn it. I will think about this before the show's over.
They're good every year, though. They're good every year. And,
oh, yeah, they're good. The Dukes are solid.
1 AA or something. They're good every year.
All right, question to the family out there.
They're an FCS school, I think. Sweeps.
Question.
They're in the playoff one, whichever one that is.
FCS,
whatever the playoff one is, which is done fantastically, and you just wish that D1 would pay attention. I understand money talks, bowls, yada yada yada. I'll give you this.
You can't say D1 anymore, Sweeps. That's what they'll cry about that though.
Give me
they say, "Oh, we're not D2. We're FCS, and there's FBS because we're both D1."
Gotcha.
Well,
they'll cry.
The one with the playoffs. I like that.
It's FC football championship series, football bowl series. Yeah.
Yes. I like 16-team playoffs. I like that.
I'm a big fan. Mm-hmm. That's why I love March Madness. It's spectacular.
Akeem Jordan.
64. Akeem Jordan. There you go. Yes.
All right. So real quick question to the fam. Early line for next week is the Eagles minus 6.5. And the question I have for the family is: did the Eagles cover the 6.5?
Probably not.
No, we don't blow them out with the backup quarterback. We get the close one.
Listen, but we don't know that for sure right now. Dalton could pass concussion protocol and play.
Not after that.
I mean, I don't think he could, but he walked off kind of looking better than I thought he would. You know, considering he was paralyzed.
Yeah, even if he dusts himself off, you know, to me, it's a roll job. I understand the rivalry and all that stuff.
It should be a roll job.
It's the NFL, and I get it. You know what I mean? But the two teams are not even close. You know, I understand. You know, the records, and you know, you're like, oh, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I mean, like the Eagles are way better.
Bryce?
You know, a way better team, and even with the record they have, you know, they've never had turmoil like this, you know, and they never had dysfunction like this, you know what I mean? Even at, you know, 1-4-1 or, you know, the sky's falling, and I get all that, you know what I mean? They've never been, you know, like, you know, internally like that, you know what I mean? Like they just knew that, hey, we got to get some guys healthy, we got to play better, and, you know, like, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, the season's still young. You know what I mean? Where, you know, everybody else, the sky was falling, and I get all that. You know what I mean? But in Cowboy land, it's, you know, it's
there's big
not,
issues.
not only the record. It's a diaper show. It's a diaper
not even just on the field, Sweeps. There's big issues even beyond the field. And there's big issues on the field.
No, absolutely, absolutely. And like I said,
McCarthy hasn't been anybody.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They're in a train wreck. They're atrocious.
Want to hear this? I know it doesn't really matter, like for real life, but this is an amazing stat. They are in fantasy football, like most fantasy football leagues with normal scoring. Their defense has -9 points on the season. They have negative points on the season.
Quick one here.
That's insane.
Slay Carson, what up, Slay? New writer to A2D. Give his articles a peek. He says, y'all have any doubt in Schwartz allowing a high school QB going for 350 against us? No way. It's a blowout. He said, yeah, and I agree with him because every time there's like that backup quarterback, third stringer, he'll find a way to sling against us. You know what I mean? He
probably will.
He'll get hit.
He'll probably be tight.
Once again, that's a shame on you. Then that's in the locker room, and that's in the coaches' quarters, and you know from top to bottom, because it should be. You know, I understand how the NFL works. Been watching a long time. I'm old as fuck. You know what I mean? So I understand that. You know what I mean? But I understand it, but it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Yeah, got embarrassed again by the Skins today. You know what I mean? You know, it's an Eagles Skins division. If the Eagles don't win it, injuries or not, it's disgraceful. All right, so. You know, here we go. And then back to Wilson's point last week, you know, that decision by Ron, you know, looms large right now. Even though I loved it last week, you know, you might have been spot on, you know, in this division, you know, maybe that wasn't a good decision, Ron. And I understand after the fact it's easy to throw darts, you know what I mean? But, you know, had he, you know, who knows what had happened in overtime. But, you know, shit, that'd have been another, you know, possibly another win for them.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think it's a close game. I do. I don't trust our defense. I might trust our defense a little bit more than theirs, you know what I mean? But there's nothing that I'm going to hang my hat on. I definitely think we win, but I'm not going to sit here and say blowout.
I'm not going to say blowout, but I think we can cover the 6.5 because I just feel like, you know, with what's going on down there, everything that's going on down there, not only on the football field, off the football field, etc. You're down to your third string quarterback. Your line's not good already. You know, that's a making for a roll job for us. That's a making for one. Are we good enough to do that? I'm not saying we are, but most NFL teams would go with good defenses like we think we do. You know, take the football away a bunch.
I would hope our D-line dominates.
Yeah, like I think we cover. We know. I'm not going to say we're going to win by 10 right now. I don't know. I got to see how the week plays out. But right now, I say we cover. Even if we win by 7 and we cover, you know what I mean? So you win by a touch. That's not a blowout.
Yeah, but those scenarios, I mean, we see it all the time in sports. Those scenarios are where those locker rooms come together, those teams come together, and they have one magical week. And of course, it's good. It potentially could be this week.
Usually, if you're banged up or you're just not playing well, that's fine. But when you're in total turmoil, right? There's just no turning that switch on. You know what I mean? They've officially laid down. So whether they when we talked about all the time, like nobody takes accountability in pro sports, and we get that. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, these guys aren't coaching us up. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. Nobody's taking responsibility for themselves being horseshit players. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying that the coaches are doing a good job. I'm just saying nobody takes accountability, nobody takes responsibility. So now they're just putting it on the coaches, and they've laid down. They've laid down. So
now our luck now, Sweeps, is that since the coach put it back on them after the game today, that they'll come out and play great next week.
All right, let me say
that's just how it works for us.
Yeah, you're right.
Comes Dallas defense.
And that's the one thing he's been about. Like he hasn't been right about anything all year. But that when I didn't hear his whole rant, but like when you were,
I'm right with him on that.
You were telling me about he's 100% right. Like that's got to be 3 linemen that are on that dude, and that's personal fouls, and you're just punching dudes in helmets, and you got to get thrown out. You know what I mean? Like
you're literally he just brained your quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he was out on the field,
and they all
somebody's got to push him. Somebody's got to be in his face.
Absolutely.
Greg.
I'm here.
Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. All right. The problem is that this is their rivalry this past week. The Redskins have been the Cowboys rivalry forever, so that's their rivalry game. If you're going to come out, and leave it out there and start playing for the guy next to you, this is the week to do it. This was the week to do it. This was a train wreck today. This was a team that quit. And if you watch that game, they quit today. And they quit.
They quit.
They had all the momentum on a 4th and goal line stands. They had a momentum going their way, and they still quit today, even with the momentum shift or something like that happening. I mean, so to me, this was their week to come out and play for the guy next to them. They think that all of a sudden this week now, because it's back on the players, it's been on the players the whole time. The players shifted it to them, then the players come out the week after and lay another egg. So that defense is so bad right now. They're a train wreck, and with a third string quarterback, I don't know how. If you consider yourself a division winner, even in a shit division, you come out and you roll. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I mean,
I
understand what you're talking about. Like you said, like, like guys aren't, confident in the Eagles defense. I'll give you whatever. I'll give you that. But, offensively, you're talking about 25 against the Niners, 30, 29, 30 against the Steelers, another 28 against the Ravens. You know what I mean? Like this is your definition of a get well game. I mean, this should be a 50 burger. And like I said, we understand how the NFL works, you know what I mean? But, Dallas is atrocious on defense. You know what I mean? So with all the injuries the Eagles had, and doing it with backup guys, they still played well offensively for 3 weeks, and then figured out a way to get it done on Thursday night. You know what I mean? So it should, like I said, we know strange things happen. I get that, but this has all the makings of a 40 burger. You know what I mean?
Yep, this has all the makings of like you feeling like you took control of the division, right? Like this is what this has the makings of to me. You know what I mean? Like this has the makings of like, hey, look, we're taking control of this shit division. And now it's our time that we're going to go run off 3 in a row, going back to the Giants win. So like that's what this football team needs to do. This football team needs to go beat Dallas. They're feeling better about themselves. They get the Giants again after the bye week, get even healthier. Go beat the Giants, and then you got Cleveland. And listen, then you go beat up on them a little bit. All right, and go beat up on them a little bit because now you're feeling good. So this is a team that could literally, because their schedule's tough at the end, they need to, if they want to put their foot on somebody's throat in this division and a shit one and take some control and actually start making it look like they deserve to be in the playoffs, you go win these next 2 games. And then if you win, then at that point now you're what? You're 4-4-1. So you're a 500 football team with a chance to go over 500 against Cleveland. Okay, now you start looking like a playoff team. So, now it goes on my GM that am I gonna try to address the holes on defense or not? And that's gonna go a long way in the rest of your schedule outside of these next 2-3 games, right? So like your harder games down the stretch, Seattle, Green Bay, etc. Well, if it's the same MO, we're gonna find out. So, but reality though, they have a chance to win the next 3 games. So, will they go take care of business? It all starts Sunday, but this could be a real feel-good game. That's what you want. You want everything to be quick and feeling good about yourself going into a bye week, right? And Doug's been pretty good coming out of bye weeks. So you hope that's a good trend to help you beat the Giants out of the bye week. And you hope to get healthy because you should be healthier then at that point. You should be getting a lot of guys back that have importance on this football team. You know what I mean? So starting with your running back. So we'll see how
just a bunch of guys that you expect to contribute. That's really all it is. A bunch of guys. You figure Rager's got to be close. We're hoping Goddard's not too far away. And, obviously Ertz is going to be out for a few more here. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get some of these guys back. Miles.
Listen, it's the big ones. Miles, Lane, Rager. They're the ones right now. You're like,
yeah. Dallas,
and then you sort of feel better about your offense. Absolutely. I mean, if you don't feel better about your offense, you're crazy because Fulgham's played really well. So you hope to leave him in the mix. Greg Ward, just even though he's a quarterback, catches everything. Richard Rodgers,
he's reliable, Greg Ward, I would say.
Richard
reliable.
Rodgers, Uncle Reliable.
But like you said, that's a huge 3 weeks though. You know what I mean? That's a huge huge 3 weeks to and to let guys get healthy. You know, and if you end up 4-4-1, and then you're getting healthy. Hey, then you take your shot. Then you take your best shot because it's then there's a bunch of tough games coming up after that. But if you're healthy, hey, you keep swinging.
Yeah, sweeps and think about the fact that I forget where I was going with that. That's fun. Yeah, give him Hurts first. Yeah, I'll take that move.
Call Jerry, give him Hurts for CD.
The thing about the players that are doing well on the outside for Carson, right? Or just skill position guys. Remember, people want to knock on Carson. Richard Rodgers wasn't in the league 2 months ago. Carson makes him look pretty good. Travis Fulgham wasn't in the league 2 months ago. Carson makes him look pretty good. Greg Ward's a former quarterback. Carson makes him look good, right? You know what I mean? So we got to start as a fan base realizing he makes guys around him better, and that's what you want out of a franchise quarterback and $100 million man. And that's all I have to say about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, save your breath because then people take shots at you and say you're fanboy and all that stuff, and it's just I don't know. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We crush him for his shortcomings and his bad decisions. Right before the half, brutal throw, brutal decision. Can't happen. All right, still holds on to the ball too long. So, right, still having some bad turnovers. You know what I mean? But the guy gives you everything he has every night, and I understand that's we're not talking about participation ribbons. I'm just saying the dude leaves it out there, right, with a mash unit and backup guys. You know what I mean? And nobody's ever going to half the fan base don't want to give the guy any respect, and it's actually disgusting. It really is. It's just a shame. It is. And if he wasn't here or when he's gone, you just those guys that that hated it will just hated him so much would be wishing that they had him back. A special talent like that. You know what I mean?
Very true, Sweeps.
Absolutely.
Very true.
TTP says, imagine if Fulgham and Rieger became our legit 1 and 2 receivers for the next few years. That would be wild. And listen, it's complementing each other, right? That because two guys who can do different things. That's called a compliment at the wide receiver position. Big fan of that. And the reason Travis Fulgham has success with Carson Wentz is because, it's about the catch radius. It's about the trust with the catch radius. That's what makes the throw to Boston Scott such a dime piece is that you're throwing to a 5'6" guy, essentially. That makes it even a harder throw than throwing the guys who are 6'4". You know what I mean? You even have to throw a better ball than you would. And that's what makes that throw even more spectacular. But that's why Fulgham looks good because, listen, he's hungry and he goes and gets footballs, and Carson trusts him already. So he'll continue to go back to the well because he knows he's going to go up for footballs, that other guys won't. And that's what I'm seeing. I think we all say it. You know what I mean? So it's nothing.
Yeah. If a guy's going to fight for you, I mean, you're going to go back to him. Right? You know what I mean? It's just that's common sense. It's quarterbacking 101. Hey, listen, I'm going to go to a guy that not only do I that I trust, but I know that a guy that's going to give me everything he can, and he's going to he's laying out, he's going up in traffic, he's going to do everything he can to make this catch and move the sticks for us.
Yeah, exactly. And Tori, you're right about Jimmy Butler and Carson Wentz. I mean, nobody's been hit more in the leg, and he just keeps on playing. So I mean, you're right. That's to leave it out in the field shit. That's what we want. You know what I mean? That's what we want.
I'd like to see him get hit a little less because I'd like him to be on the field. But yes, we love it.
Not a day goes by where I don't think about Jimmy. Oh my God. Yeah, he's on a yacht right now, enjoying himself. Got paid to be down there. KX says, "Do we think Reagor is going to be playing against Dallas? He's ahead of schedule for the bye week." I don't think so.
I think they'll hold him out.
This week, because of the quarterback situation, it's almost like I don't feel the need. Give him that one. Give him the bye week. Give him the bye.
Exactly, Tommy. Plus, we seem to have a nice little thing going here with Ward and Fulgham playing pretty well. So it's like, why even rush him back at this point? Give him another week. Give him another really 2 weeks.
Same with Miles. Same with Lane.
Yeah. Same with all of them.
Yeah, that's where we just. talking about a couple minutes ago. You know what I mean? That's a huge 3 weeks of, of resting up, and getting healthy. And, if you take care of business, you, like you said, 4-4-1, you're like, here we go. Now we're healthy. And then, and you turn the corner and hey, for the final 7, you're healthy enough for the final 7 games down the stretch to throw some haymakers with some of the big boys that are coming to town.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because listen, we just throw it out there. Like you kind of need to win the next 2, really. Like you said, sweeps you kind of have to because
absolutely, brother.
Because then after that, it gets a little dicey. Cleveland's definitely very very beatable, but Cleveland's not a walkthrough. Myles Garrett's going to scare us a little bit.
Right back. I spilled shit all over myself. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's
he's a monster. He'll hit you with a helmet. He'll sack you all day. He's a monster.
He's playing tremendous.
Yeah, I think he's got sacking every game this year. So
yeah,
he's a monster. Cleveland's very beatable though. But then after that, we're talking what? I'm not sure the exact order, but I know it's Green Bay, Seattle, New Orleans, Arizona. So, bring your lunch pail.
Yeah, at Browns. Again, beatable team, but now you're back on the road. You know what I mean? Had a couple of home games, 2 on the road. Giants, Browns, home versus Seattle. At Green Bay, home versus New Orleans, at Arizona, at Dallas, and then home versus Washington to end the year.
Yeah. What's crazy to say is that Washington game could be for the division.
That's absolutely insane. That's crazy because you're probably right.
At 6-8-1, we're 6-8-1. We're playing the 6-9 fucking Redskins for the division.
That's wild.
Does Kershaw come back out, or do they go to Carrot Top? I saw Carrot Top was warming up.
They said they were only going to do like 21 batters for Kershaw.
So
I don't know how you can make that 21 batters.
It'll be the top of the 6th.
Bottom 6. So they just he gave you 5. So I don't know if he's see how many pitches and see what they decide now.
And it's 27-17 over in a football game.
I'm watching that.
Seattle.
I have a DraftKings that's killing it right now. I don't want to get too excited, but it's killing it.
83 pitches. Who's due up here? Let's see if he starts the inning. Kmart Diaz may last out.
I'm winning over $800 currently, Greg.
So there you go. 2-3-4. 2-3-4. Yep. We'll see.
Kyler Murray's yelling at the tight end on the sidelines.
That's always good.
It's always a good one. Patrick Peterson's coming over to calm Kyler down.
You know why he's doing that? They threw this wide receiver screen and they had 2 tight ends to block 1 linebacker, KJ Wright, and they let KJ Wright go right around him.
Yeah, there was no blocking at all.
That's good leadership. They didn't light that dude up.
Hollister, catch balls, Hollister, let's go. That's the big guy. That's the guy I need for DraftKings.
You're not doing.
Kyler returned it. Holy smokes!
You don't find too many guys that throw a deep ball like Russ. It's a teardrop. It drops. He drops it from a hot air balloon, man. It's amazing.
And he doesn't have to be stationary to do it. He can be on the move and still drop a dime.
Yep.
And Kyler had a nice ball there to D-Hop. It helps having D-Hop on the back end of those.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's another one near Hollister. No, that wasn't Hollister. It was Disley.
Yeah, that's old Will.
Good old Will Disley.
TTP, what up, brother? Is there a reason why we played Seattle? TTP, it just ends up how we finished the year. So, I can explain it to you real quick if you want. Like, we play one AFC division every year. Obviously, you know that we play both. All 3 teams in our division twice. Then we play one NFC division, and then since we finished first last year, we play every other team in the other 2 NFC divisions that finished first. So I guess we just keep ending up the same spot as Seattle.
It's like this. It's like the same street intersected stuff. I'm at the corner of First and First. Jerry, I'm at the corner of First and First. Is it original race or?
Well, you're right. I feel like we've played Seattle for a bunch of years in a row now, and
Yeah.
Green Bay. We seem to keep playing Green Bay every year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, we played them last year on the road. We played them this year on the road.
I know. Do we have to keep going to Green Bay? What the fuck? Even though we played well.
I was saying that was the game we won last year. That was the pivotal game of the season.
Yeah, that's when before the game Brinkman was calling the season over. It was like week 4.
That was the game. I think
that's when we coined knee-jerk Brinks.
I think they did a live reaction show. I think it was I think it was a Thursday night game. Birds of a Feather was
Thursday
on.
night game.
Chuck's,
Definitely a Thursday night game.
Chuck's is jumping up and down, screaming in the studio.
I think they were one. Yeah, it was like week 4, like Wilson said. I think the Birds might have been 1 and 2, and it was, 1 and 3 would have been really doom and gloom, and it was huge. Got you back to 2 and 2. two quick outs. He's gonna go.
We may have even been 1 and 3.
He's gonna
I don't even remember.
Brinks said it. Brinks was off the wagon, and there was a fraud that used to be here that said they were done, and he was done watching, and they went on to make the playoffs. So, you know what I mean?
Typical Tommy.
Good times.
Typical.
2 quick outs.
At least we like. You know what I mean? We like Brinks. We're not a fan of the.
No, I'm kidding.
What up, Chrome?
What up, Chrome?
Oh, Russell. Oh, wow. How did they get rid of that?
What up, Pootie Tang?
Chrome, I golfed with Ryan Watson yesterday, Chrome.
Like he went and got him, dude. I love when guys overmanage. 2 quick outs. Somebody from upstairs called me and said,
"That's 21 batters."
The way this guy hits lefties, he might have a guy in his back pocket, possibly to tie this game up. Go get him. Go get him.
For the rookie, hasn't gotten anybody out all year.
Oh God!
We've reached 21 batters have faced Clayton now. Let's get him out of the game. Thank you. We have a 21 batter rule for Clayton.
Come on, we need this to backfire. Come on, shake the tree, see what happens.
Countertop, give up another bomb.
Shake your booty.
Margot and Renfro. Right?
What up, Pootie?
Need Manny to get on and
Pootie Tang.
And Renfro to miss the ball again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, see if you can hit one through Six Flags in Arlington.
He made it halfway there last night.
Land on top of a Ferris wheel. I know. That ball was touched. That ball had tears. There was tears coming out of that ball. Yeah, Chrome. I've been haunted by him. I know, buddy. I've been haunting us. The haunting of Randy and Sandy and Zach and Luke.
Marcel.
Yes. you can write a book. Now we've been haunted, Chrome.
A novel. It might actually be like a mini series.
Look at Don. I know. Don. 100% on, buddy. You got to get through the hair, but absolutely.
He's very Carrot Top like. makes me think of bad jokes that use props.
Yeah, you're gonna need a trimmer first, and then you can punch.
Yeah, he's a prop comic. He's a prop comic.
It's like the fighters who make the other guys shave their beard so they can actually get them, get to hit them.
Is that a thing?
So you have the option as a fighter, either MMA or boxing, to have your opponent shave their beard if you want to.
Strange.
When did that become a dumbass?
Yeah,
that's probably some liberal cuck shit, I would assume.
I was gonna say
it's been around for a while. It very rarely happens.
Yeah, I would punch it. I would want to whoop that dude's ass.
I've been working on this beer for 3 months, dude.
I would be like,
if it's something like Sweeps's, they wouldn't do it. But like if you had a big grizzly beard, like hanging down.
Wintertime sweeps? Oh, you want to see wintertime sweeps? I would just, like Wilson said, I'd just get one of those lunch lady things and strap that puppy on there.
Lunch lady land.
Love lunch lady land. There goes Cromer. He's excited. His boy Fitzy's now out. Chrome tries to double dip. Now he's he's semi Dolphins fan. I don't know how he does it.
I don't, Chrome. But to me, Chrome, serious question, because I know how Sweeps feels on the matter. But don't you feel like now they're kind of going to him too early? Like, you're 3-3 in a very winnable division.
You want to hear my thoughts?
I would expect him to struggle, right?
Well,
yeah.
So my thoughts. They're a year early on wanting to win, and their look at it is, we'll find out if he can play. We'll give him that run, because in my eyes, they want another top 10 pick, and they're you know what I mean. And I understand it to a point. I mean, when you're in a division you can win, I don't like the move. But if you're thinking about like almost like a semi tank, but I get the kid his playing time now. He's ready for next year. And then the next year we really try to compete in this division. That's the only other thought process that would make any.
I hear you.
I
mean, that's what makes it make sense. I understand you, but I'm always of the opposite. That if you have a chance to get to the playoffs, you got to get to the playoffs, because anything can happen.
Right. Nerds think about drafts. I agree with you, but
an asteroid could hit Miami next year, kill everyone.
The only other thing is maybe they want to get him. Like we know we always talk about, if a guy can play, he can play, right? And they'll be able to show he can play early on. And I think the only other option is that they want to get him almost that year experience, so that he is more comfortable next year too. So that could be part of it too. I've been thinking of every angle possible that you sit down a guy who's playing well for your future quarterback when you're 3-3. Like if you're 1-5, I totally understand it. 2-4.
I mean, if he comes out and throws the ball well, he definitely gives them more of a dimension than Fitz does. And I like Fitz. We just know what Fitz is. Fitz is a good occasional starter. He's a very good backup. I just don't. I mean, if Tua comes and plays well, then yes, you could say, okay, this is the guy that we could win some playoff games with, maybe. But I just don't think you're not going to be ready for that early on. Like, no one's that good early on.
Well, that's my other thought, right? That's my other thought where I think that maybe because there's always nerds involved, that maybe they're like, oh, we're winning a little too quick here. We were.
The whole thing was dirty. So let's just take talent out of it. Take talent out of the equation. You know what I mean? It's just the way the whole thing went down. It just stinks. You know what I mean? Like I'm a big loyalty guy. I'm not saying you gotta die by the sword. You know what I mean? But like nobody even talked to the guy. Like how about a plan? How about a plan going into the year? And saying, hey, listen. Hey, Fitzy, this might be, a 7-8 week thing right there. Hold down the fort for us, you know what I mean? And see what we can do, see where we're at after 8 weeks. And then, if the kid's healthy, we're going to take a shot. All right. You cool with that? Yeah. No problem. You know what I mean? The guy's, been a backup his whole career. So, I mean, he's not a Hall of Famer, you know what I mean? So, we love the Fitz magic. We love the, what he brings. We love the mystique, you know what I mean? And we know what he's going to do. You know what I mean? He's going to make plays, and then he's going to throw, 3 terrible interceptions. You know what I mean? I love the guy, you know what I mean? So, but for the guy to be blindsided like that, I don't like that. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like Greg said, he was rooting the dude on for the 5 plays he was in, not realizing that they were about to cut his head off. You know what I mean? Like, he was his biggest cheerleader, for those 5 plays, against the slot bucket Jets, you know what I mean? And I guess, management saw enough, those 5 plays really may turn the dial for us.
I'll tell you what, the way he handed that ball off, impressive. If you didn't walk away impressed, ooh.
3 handoffs and 2 5-yard ins. You know what I mean? That was enough for the brass to say, hey, let's go. You know what I mean? So, after a bye, Aaron Donald comes to town, you know what I mean? On a guy that's already, made of duct tape. You know what I mean? I understand
it could be back in real quick.
I understand, the talent. There's talent there. You know what I mean? Nobody's saying that. You know what I mean? It's just, he's had some brutal injuries. You know what I mean? This is the NFL. It doesn't get any easier. You know what I mean? I understand that, people like to call the SEC, the minor leagues, the NFL minor leagues. And the league has got a ton of SEC guys in it. So I'm not tearing the conference up. I'm just saying, like, it's the NFL is different. You know what I mean? It just is. You know what I mean? It's, so we will see. We will see.
Yeah. I think it was a shitty thing to do. The whole situation, Sweeps is right. It's dirty. And that leads me to think it's even dirtier, where they're thinking like, all right, you know what? Let's make sure we're still in the top 10 with a pick next year, because really we're not ready to really win. So we weren't ready for this.
Because like you said, I'm sorry not to cut you off. Just in a winnable division, you know what I mean. So, but once again, that gives you false, that gives you false hope. You know what I mean? That could get you a playoff game, great. You know what I mean? But they're not going to win. They weren't going to win the Super Bowl this year with Fitzy or Tua. You know what I mean? Like the AFC is what it is. You know what I mean? So, that should be your goal every year, right? To construct a roster and put a team together that has a chance to go, make a deep run and eventually, win it all. You know what I mean? So, or like you said, playing for draft picks or seeing get the guy's beak wet, get his beak wet and see what he can do. You just better hope, that he stays upright.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mike, I see what you're saying here about doing Fitzy a solid and trade him. But to me, I doubt Miami would even think of doing that, because they got to think of it like, hey, if Tua goes down or gets banged up, we got Fitz ready to step right in, and we don't lose any confidence here. And that's how you got to play right now, especially with the COVID season. That's like I was saying earlier with the trade deadline looming. I don't know how many guys are really available, because who's willing to trade players, especially if we're trading them for not for players in return, for draft picks. Then it's like we're going to give these guys away when we got possibly we could have a couple guys get COVID and miss time. I just don't think there's going to be a lot of trades. Not that there ever is a lot of trades, but I don't think there will be maybe none.
You'll be right.
Yeah, Pooty. That's a game where you get a tummy ache. Like Haskins got a couple weeks ago. That's where you get a tummy ache. It's like Aaron Donald's coming to town. Yeah, I think I got the shits that day.
hopefully that hip feels good, because I'm sure he's going to
tap the helmet. Next guy. Come on in.
Tua, we don't do that when we're the quarterback. What?
Yeah, right.
No, Buffalo is struggling.
I'm not arguing with you, Mike. I mean, I'm a fish guy, so I mean, I didn't like it. I mean, that's what I said. 3-3. The guy's playing well. So the guy's playing well. The 3-3. To me, he gives you the best shot to win right now. You know what I mean? Like when you're talking about rookies and health wise, and and his teammates love him. I mean, I don't see. I don't see the upside, except for like Will said, hit it on the head. I mean, obviously Tua's more talented, and but he hasn't played in the league, so I mean, this is the NFL, which stands for not for long.
Yes, it does. Yeah, absolutely. So Kobe chimes in. I think we're beating the Cowboys 42-3. We'll love every part of it.
I mean,
Kobe,
that'd be awesome.
Thanks for chiming in from the afterlife. Appreciate it, man.
How is it up there, Kobe?
Ralph's gonna email both of you guys.
assuming he's up there. That is. I mean, I don't know. There's a risky night in Denver. We'd have to factor in.
Good thing Ralph's not producing. He would lose his mind.
I know you guys. Well, you guys won't get a chance to give out your picks. I don't know if you want to. I know it's early, but if you want to toss them out,
do a real early guy here. I'll do an early guy for you.
Go ahead.
I'll say.
Good inning, Castillo.
Oh, Cardinals just broke off a big play. I'll say Eagles. It's a game that we should handle. I'm nervous about the fact that maybe Cowboys come and play. I know I said that earlier, but I mean, we should handle this team. I'll say 34-17 Birds. Give me player of the game, Carson, offensively, 4 touchdown passes. And defensively, Derek Barnett, 2 sacks.
We're doomed. Willie picked Carson to be player of the game. We're doomed.
Yeah, it's been hot, Greg. The fuck you talking about? How about you pick a Dallas player, huh?
I'm on Roll Train Soup. I mean, it's a 37-13 for me. 37-13. Get well. Don't see anything. I understand. Like I said, the division game, yada yada yada. To me, that's a yawn job. That's a yawn. I don't want to hear it. They're in absolute fucking free fall mode. All right, so no reason this isn't a 30 burger, at least on offense. And then I mean, where are they getting their offense from? You know what I mean? Even if the Red Rockets there, you know what I mean? So
Danucci.
Zeke seems to be disinterested, putting the piggy all over the floor whenever he does wrong.
Yeah, he looks bad, don't he?
He looks terrible.
Holy shit.
We will we'll see. But yeah, 37-13 Birds.
Chase Evans with a good run there.
So you want to give your players of the game? Go ahead. Before we move on to Greg taking the Cowboys.
The Falconator, another 12 catches, 12 for $110 and a TD.
Kyler
with the touchy.
Is he short?
No.
Like he's in. Like he was in. Close.
I mean, yes, he's physically short. He's not very tall.
Who'd you go
He's
with?
diminutive. He's not short.
Did you say defensively was? I don't want to go the same as you.
I said Derek Barnett.
Yes, so I'm gonna be on the other end of you right there. Beat Grammy with 3 sacks and a strip. 3 sacks.
He is
strip
in.
sack.
A little strip sack.
He's in. Touchy.
Brandon Graham. Love BG. All right, Greg.
Oh, wow. His knee got so close to touching the ground, too. It
Touchy.
didn't hit, though. I don't think.
28-24 Birds.
You got it closer.
I do. 28-24. I'm going to go offensive player of the game. That turf is trashed. I'm going to go Greg Ward. And then defensive player of the game, I'm going to go Darius Slay.
Ooh. A little Slayburger.
Gets his first pick.
I was gonna say it would be good time for multiple picks.
And he plays Amari Cooper very well, traditionally.
Always plays Amari Cooper very well. That is very true, Greg. Very true.
I'm gonna go 34-14. This is like this is feel good. This is feel good for a whole 14 days talk. You know what I mean? This is what this does. This gets a whole
a little get healthy, a little get right.
I mean, we talked about last week. I mentioned like just going to locker rooms with wins at this point. No matter how you get them done, the way you got that one done, man, that makes guys start dotting I's and crossing T's a little bit more during the week too. So I always think about that. Like unlike the Cowboys, right? One team I feel like is going to be a little more dialed in, thinks they can control their own destiny, and the other team talked about doing that all week and came out and laid a goose egg to Washington. So I factor them things into it. The way we won, and the resilient way we won that football game, gives me a lot of confidence that now we're feeling better about ourselves. And I think that whole locker room's got to be feeling better about themselves, even though you are 2-4-1. It was Carson said after the game like that we needed this one, and you know how much it is, man. What losing does to the locker rooms, the guys, and how important winning is. We talked about it in 2017. I'm not comparing years in any way, shape, or form. I'm just making a point that like we complained about how we won games sometimes, and it's just like, man, just get to the locker room with wins.
Absolutely,
a win is a win. I hate to say that, but it's true.
That's one of the best throws you're ever going to see. All right, and like I said, the haters want to talk about the catch. You know what I mean? Like, hey, great job by Boston Scott. I'm not taking anything away from him. It's one of the best throws you're ever going to see.
Yeah, to a guy that's 5'6".
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Unbelievable throw.
Yep, dime piece.
Especially after we just got the setback of the fucking hands to the face, absolutely. And we're like, oh my god, we're backed up to the 18. Fuck, we're gonna lose this fucking game. Bang, throws the dart. Bang, on the pylon.
Well, how perfect is that to sum up the whole game too of emotions?
Oh, unreal.
We're done. Unreal. We're back. We're done. We're back. And you're able to do that.
We can't make a 2-point conversion. Doug's play calling has been utter horseshit for a month now. He needs to wake the fuck up.
I was just going to
play calling's been horseshit.
Yes, say that the fact of the matter is, them kind of things get hidden when you win a football game. You know what I mean? In terms of like the locker room and the buy-in and all that. But you can say the one thing about the two football teams, as we know right now. One is coached by a guy that has proven his team will come play for him and the guys around him. The other guy, nothing shot at Mike McCarthy, more of a shot at the roster. You have a bunch of guys that don't want to play for the coaching staff, that don't want to play for the guy next to them. You got two teams, in my opinion, that are completely different directions in terms of what their locker rooms are. And that's why this is a roll job coming up. That's why the dominant performance and a
plus we got a little extra rest playing on Thursday, a couple extra Z's.
No team in football needs more rest than us. You know what I mean? So the rest is always a great thing. It's a great thing.
They're going, absolutely spot on. They're going opposite directions.
Very true.
On the field, they're going opposite directions on the field and off the field. So
right, I agree with you. Hopefully a win convinces him in Avery Williamson or Deion Jones. I mean, nothing against Avery Williamson because I'll take anything above what we have, but I'll be all in on Deion. with Deion Jones because I'm just I'm not like saying he's great. I'm just saying he flies around the football field. He's fast and he's proven he can play at this level. So,
by the way, Carrot Top punchable face, but I didn't realize dude threw 101. Okay, Carrot Top
effortlessly too. Effortlessly, like
He
it's
pumps it.
ridiculous.
proven like
Ridiculous how some of these guys just
Oh,
pump high numbers.
he's got electric shit. I never seen that out of him though. So I guess he's jacked up. I mean, yeah.
jacked up an understatement. Swing. That thing's moving like a fucking wiffle ball.
Oh yeah. That's he's absolutely electric. I just never seen the $100 bill out of him before. So Will
He
said
just popped 100 and said, "I'll throw another single on top."
I was just gonna say Will said 100 and you're plus one. I'll see 100.
Here's a little tip for your troubles.
here's my little friend.
There it is again. 101, popping them in there.
See if you can give me a table with my friend here, George Washington.
I believe you've heard of Washington.
Oh yeah, my players in the game real quick before I forget. I'll go Richard Rodgers again offensively.
Ooh, Dick Rod.
Want to take him again?
And then a porno broke out. Dick Rod. I love it.
Old Dick Rod. Tom's always been a fan.
Dick Rod.
Turbulence. Hang on. Tommy's coming in for a
Turbulence talk.
That's great.
Well, somebody else is coming in for a landing. I'm just here. Landing here. But yeah, ATD Radio After Dark. That's what's coming.
That's what happens.
The ladies' show is going to be called when they start November 3rd. After Dark. That's the name.
Yogurt train. All stops here.
Get up.
Wendell, beat him.
Oh, Jock.
Jock?
Young
You
Jock.
said now Jock can go get balls? Get out of here, Jock. Fucking Jock jams.
Yeah,
Meet
now,
me on the club. It's going down.
so defensively, I'm going to go Rodney.
Tyler Lockett.
I'm going to go Rodney McLeod.
Having a big day.
Monster. Yeah, for Lockett, yeah.
I always say Rodney McLeod. Rodney McLeod, when he plays his best football, we're in games or we win games. So I'll go with Rodney McLeod on the defense side.
I like that. We're in games or we win games. Okay.
Yeah, he's always been like that kind of guy for our defense. I feel like when he's all over the football field, you know the defense is going to play well. But hey, listen, we just get the same MO. Like we did a good job of it last week. We didn't capitalize on it, but we got to get right back to it. Got to continue to take the fucking football away. All day, and then maybe 3 times on Sunday. That's what you gotta do. Finally a ball goes in the air that we come down with. That's fun. You know what I mean? That was fun when Jalen came down with that because never Sleeps always talks about it. But it's like gravity is really aggressive for us.
He caught it and he didn't know what he was doing. He's like, wait, we're allowed to catch these things? What do I do with it now? What do I do with it now? We've never done this before.
He could have ran straight, probably would have got 20 yards, and he ran it like a circle because he had no idea what he was doing. Donna says Eagles.
That's great.
Big fan of massacre talk.
Woo.
50 burger. Okay. Everybody be a fan of that.
Yeah, and I'm at that. I'm walking with my chest out all week. You know what I mean?
Separation rate. It's there.
Jesus Christmas.
He's one of only 3 players with 2 catches over 50 or something.
I think the rookie from the Vegas leads the league, I believe, right? Henry Ruggs.
He'd have been in a league of his own had he not dropped the 3.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Hightower has 2 drops on them as well, I believe.
Yeah.
But shit, I'll take this out of a 5th round pick.
Listen, he's starting to get some production, and obviously he's been beating guys deep, which that's all you can ask for. Now we just need him to work on catching the ball, hot hands Hanen.
Yeah, I mean, as a 5th round pick, I didn't expect anything.
I jerked off an elephant, Coach.
Jesus Christmas, Greg. Don't say that in a movie. It's a kid's movie, Greg. My God.
No, it was the replacements.
Oh, my God, Greg.
Jerking. Let's zoom in.
We're talking about hot hands Hanen, Greg, not Clifford Franklin.
Oh, same thing.
Clifford Franklin's going up for it. Clifford
Franklin's going to make that catch.
Down with it. See, Greg, this is you got to keep it classy, buddy.
Mine other way. Sorry. That's great.
What's up, Dad?
Poop.
And he's got to get the Jalen Hurts package bullshit out of here when Carson is in a groove.
I just be honest with you, Pooty. I'm right with you. I'm just done with it inside the 10. Can we stop doing it? Especially with Carson split out wide. We know we're not throwing to him, so it becomes 11 on 10. What are we doing? What are we doing? If you want to do it, take Carson out of the game and put a receiver over there. So they're like, hey, maybe he might throw to this guy. I just don't. I'm okay with it every once in a while. I don't like it inside the 10 because I like my best player to have the ball in his hands inside the 10, who's Carson Wentz. And I don't like it on 2-point conversion plays because it's clearly not working.
Yeah,
Rye says he's a big fan of the replacements. He does not remember that scene. So, Greg's jerking off.
Greg made up that one himself while watching the replacements. Oh, yeah, Clifford. Ooh.
Would love that.
Didn't have a position. I mean,
I
had to say that pre-draft. I mean, very talented.
A couple of us said that. Like he's athletic as hell, but doesn't have a position.
Very, very talented. I mean, but you kind of got to be.
Oh, Russell, stop
be able to stand somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
let me tell you something.
You got to be able to stand somewhere.
Their GM couldn't have blown him more when he picked them with all the comments he made about him. And the fact that now it shows you what happens in an organization where a GM doesn't tell you who to play. You know what I mean?
It was helmet to helmet.
Did Baker just knock himself out? Did Baker knock himself out? Is that Baker?
It was helmet to helmet. No, because Russell was just complaining that he should have got a call. No, that was the homer. But Russ just got hit in the back of the head, too.
Okay. Buda Baker's an absolute stud.
Yeah, I like that Buda Baker. I am a fan of that Buda Baker.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said, too. What the hell did I just say? Yep, that's fun.
It's Sunday, Tom.
Oh, no, about their GM blowing them, and this is what happens when you have a GM that obviously doesn't control who plays on Sunday, like here in Philly. So just one more jab. One more jab at the guy, the guy upstairs.
Howie, you make sure you look before you cross the street twice. You know what I mean? Make sure you understand. Understand who you're talking about there, buddy. He's talking about Howie.
Talk. Swivelgate. Pooty says Vegas was loving Aguilar until the 3 drops today. Well, once a rat, always a rat. I mean, you don't lose your stripes either. So, I mean, if you're dropping,
that's what we're talking. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what we talked about earlier, Pooty. Yeah, exactly. They got him on the outside where he shines. I mean, you put him back inside, and you're running crossing stuff, and and he and he drop balls.
Isn't that funny though? He's so good. I mean, him and Tyler Lockett just love each other. It's amazing. Like Tyler Lockett, another guy always open.
T-Locks.
Yep.
Always open.
He just did a shot put celebration, which I was a big fan of right there.
Well, I know we're all a big fan of two baseball players, a quarterback right now.
Oh yeah. And they both guess what? Both can play a little bit.
Yep. Both smaller guys
both can play a little bit.
Both smaller guys that just got great accuracy. You know what I mean? Because they got great touch on their balls. That sounded funny.
Touch your own balls, would you?
Everyone loves a good touch on their balls.
Hey, speaking of yourself.
Perfect.
Great touch on their footballs. Good call.
Yeah, I might lose this this thing. I'll just pop right back in. So if you lose me, I'll be right back. Phone's dying here.
So 27-24 we got in this piece over here. About 12 minutes left. And then over in the World Series.
Rays are down Rays got 6 outs left. Muncie's up. Top 8, 2-2.
No ear hole yet.
Now you can't ear hole
now. Now you're down. Yeah. You just store it away for game,
I mean, if you had 2 outs, then I would if you had 2 outs, I would plunk him right. Then I would plunk his ass. Like I had 2 outs in the inning, then maybe.
Not with the Dodgers. They scored 57 runs with 2 outs in this postseason, so you can't do that either. But I'm definitely scored away. I mean, it doesn't go unnoticed. Oh, pick. Patty P, what a pick.
Well, Pat,
Picky.
put on the other game. Now we got plays over here.
Yeah, overthrow. Miss DK, which is hard to do after Tom was talking about the accuracy.
You guys see me? We're good?
Yeah, we see that.
Yeah,
I got the fucking no front camera, so I can't tell what's going on.
Everybody enjoyed the whatever.
I need a new fucking iPhone is what I need.
Oh, well, make it big. Well, you know what I mean? Maybe get a little iPhone sponsor if Willie Vegas actually hits.
Willie Vegas has been doing better, you know. I mean, when you go 0-6, nowhere to go but up. So, actually, I would have had a pretty good day today. I fucked up and I got way too drunk at a Halloween party last night. I didn't wake up till like 12:30 today. I didn't have time to do Willie Vegas segment. But stay tuned. He's coming. Feeling hot. Feeling good. Look good, feel good, play good. Look good, feel good, play good.
Adam Gase over there. 6 Brian Wilson.
How many slutty nurses were there? I love Halloween time.
There was a few scantily clad women.
As
who knows what, you know. Everything is just like, you know, scantily clad nurse, scantily clad angel, scantily clad devil.
You do you, young ladies.
Yes. Big fans.
Like,
a lot of window shopping.
Oh yeah, there's some window shopping. I was doing a lot of fireball shots. I felt like sweeps. There's fireball was getting passed around. It was a super spreader event. Okay, I could have COVID. We'll see.
There's room on the fireball train. No, he showed a picture of him. If you see this guy, stay 6 feet away from him.
He doesn't even know he's full screen right now.
I can't see anything. So
full screen, and I said, if you see this guy, stay 6 feet away from him.
We're good. We're good. Never felt better in my life.
Here he goes. He'll be in 2 weeks. Joker says, love Russ, but imagine if it was Carson doing throw. I guess on that last throw. Yeah, well, listen. I mean,
everybody makes bad play. You know?
I mean, you're also talking about a guy who has a ring, who played. You know,
should have 2 rings.
You know, yeah. You run the football one time. Yep.
Hey, handoff. Handoff.
So Ryan just sent me this, and he says, found this online. According to a report back to January from Jeff McClain, DK Metcalf was actually one of the highest rated players on the Eagles draft board in 2019, even above JJ. However, Metcalf failed the team's physical, which dropped him to a later round assessment.
Oh,
that was coming off the injury, right? From college.
Hold on.
I think so. Yeah.
Hold on.
And Kyler just gives it right back. Huh, Kyler? Fuck.
Hold on. The same medical staff that was fired from it. That was the medical staff that was fired. Had the oversee of that. They made the decision now. So they like, we can't draft him because he won't be right 7 months from now. This is a crock of shit. This is a crock of shit.
Meanwhile, he's out there running around like the fucking Terminator. Jesus Christ.
First of all, I don't need a medical degree or nothing.
Yeah, I tell you, that boy can play.
He's made of granite. He literally, like in like a modeling, like in a class, they just chisel him. They were like, hey man, this guy's at Ole Miss. I see him. They're just, they just made him. They made him right in the lab.
I thought he was about to make a play as we're talking about him.
Right in the lab. Jesus.
Look at the dude. He's like fucking carved out of stone, like Sweeps just said. It's unreal. Nah, can't play. Yeah, can't pass him. Doesn't look like he's physical enough. Can't pass him.
Physical really concerned me. We dropped him 2 draft grades down. Like, grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? Grow up. This is where nerd talk comes in.
This exactly. Oh my God, Tommy, I can't even see you, and we're mind melting. I was gonna say this is strictly a nerd situation right here. Fucking nerds again.
You really put me back into the nerd mode, Wells. Now I really feel like everything I like. Now I'm real nerdy with all my words.
I love nerd. It's my favorite word currently.
I feel like I use it a lot now.
I've been using it a ton. It's a good word. Keep using it.
Yeah,
Fucking nerds.
it'll be banned by it'll be banned by next year. But get it out now. Got a couple months left. Get it out. January 5th, 2021. I believe you'll get a memo. But, hey,
no more nerd talk. Nerds are mad. Nerds are mad.
Have at it.
Pooty says, can Trevor Lawrence uplift the Jets, or will they ruin him like they did Darnold? I guess it depends on who the coach is.
Well, it also depends on if you think Darnold was good.
But also, and it was a joke that meme. But he could pull an Elway. I mean, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to go there. You know what I mean? So,
it also could be I understand the Jets don't have a win yet, but there's a couple teams, including one that we play coming up, that looks like they might not win another game. So we'll see. I'll put it this way: whoever has the number 1 overall pick is taking Trevor Lawrence. I'll say that to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care who they have already. Like I saw some Giants guys talking about, what happens to the Giants? Would they take him even though they took Daniel Jones? Yes. You take the best quarterback prospect in the last 2 decades. You take him, number 1. Then you figure everything else out after that.
Yep. Sunshine.
Yeah, you take the number. You take the number 1 overall pick of the last 2 drafts.
He's a Californian.
So yeah. But like I said, I'd be curious to see. Obviously that you imagine that Gates is long gone.
My God, I'm surprised he's even there right now.
Yeah, exactly. So he's long gone. So he shouldn't come into play. But it'd be curious to see if if he's gonna.
I would just go try to hire Dabo.
If he's gonna hide it, if he's gonna BYOG,
let's go, Dabo.
Dougie, what up, Doug?
What up, Doug?
What up, Doug?
Doug, we were talking about that earlier. I mean, there's a chance they move it, but I don't think so.
At first, we thought so, Doug, and then Greg read off a couple more beauties, and the Ravens and Steelers have surpassed the Eagles, Cowboys, and they will be playing at 8:15 next Sunday night. Just the way it goes.
The only thing that depends with that is if that's the 4:25 Fox game, Fox might be like, "Fuck you guys." They do that sometimes.
Sorry, TTP. The Jets should succeed from the Union. Seriously, just hire Wile E. Coyote and stick some TNT in there. Stick some Acme TNT in there and just blow it up.
Last time I checked, these Acme rockets don't work that good.
Listen, what's funny is she said it's BYOC, bring your own coach. You know what I mean? Like that would be
that was BYOG, right? Bring your own guts, which I love that. That's phenomenal.
I like that side too. Think about it, in that market.
I mean, I would do that though if I was the Jets and Lawrence was thinking about not coming. Like, well, we're gonna try to get Dabo for you. What do you think now?
Yep, in New York. You guys are both in New York too, so they'll you can overpay for Dabo. You overpay because he would crush it at any level to me because I love him. So it doesn't matter whatever level he is. I think he would crush it.
Yeah, I think it's tough. It's tough to get him away from Clemson, but like you said, money talks. Money talks. Money talks.
They can, and that kind of money and the market you're in. Now, he would have to trust Joe Douglas like a son of a bitch to make that move. You know what I mean?
Kiermaier with a hit. He's like, see, Wilson, you were fucking right 5 innings ago. Motherfucker, let me hit.
Usually right.
All right, I think.
Oh boy, here we go.
I take it back. Oh shit! Lead off single. Now, let's go.
Hey, nothing would be better, boys, right? Than another.
Carlos Hyde is running hard tonight, boy.
And another.
Always liked Carlos Hyde.
Nothing better than another Tampa Bay comeback tonight. Nothing would be better.
I'll tell you what. I didn't watch that game last night. I watched the highlights this morning. I was blown away. I was like, "Holy shit!" The ending was crazy.
Insane, buddy. I mean,
crazy. What's Will Smith doing? Will, the guy fell. Will, the guy fell.
Three guys doing absolutely atrocious things. First of all, you're not throwing anybody out. 2 outs on a base hit. So Chris Taylor looks up. He obviously shits in his sock. He kicked. Okay, so now Muncie's not even lined up, and Muncie's below the mound, right? You don't even never below the mound as a first baseman. There's no reason for it. Then why have a cutoff man? So he's not even lined up. And then Will Smith thinks he's coming. He whiffs, and Kenley's not backing up. If Kenley's backing up, he doesn't score. Kenley's hanging out, just admiring the fucking shit.
Probably had an irregular heartbeat.
You know, he's just admiring the shit that he just imploded on. I tried to talk loud so nobody heard it.
Jesus.
Didn't want you
Sorry.
to get. I just kept talking loud.
Sorry.
Awful background noise.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
I'm here. I'm Wilson's fullback. I'm Wilson's fullback.
According to Sweeps, he can't throw any worse. So if I was Dodgers, I might be like, you know what? I feel like there might have been a regular heartbeat last night, Kenley. We're going to shut you down. We'll come back next year with you. Good to see you.
Yep.
Get your pom-poms on.
Oh, he's staring at you.
Man, Tyler Lockett having a
What are you looking at?
big day.
I know, that's what I mean. Tommy, he gave us the impression at home that he might have got that. What are you looking at, dude?
Yeah, Jeff Leo move. Like, just he popped up to the catcher. You know what I mean? You didn't just miss it.
Just missed it.
Yeah, it's not
Missed it.
It's not just miss. I would fucking put him down. I don't even know who just hit that. I don't know.
I guess the parks over there must be 205. Must be 205 all the way around the park. I mean, he thought he got it. Stood up on his legs. I mean, he was trying to impersonate Howard there. Stood up on his legs, watched it, and it went, went 198 feet to the left field.
It was calling the warning tracks in the majors.
Oh, man, I was hoping it was Kenley. I was hoping old Mother Hubbard. And
only Kenley's in the cupboard.
I don't think Kenley's in that cupboard tonight, boys.
Yeah. He's in the locker room. Hey, we need you to keep an eye on the video room, so make sure nobody breaks in. Keep an eye on the video room.
Make sure they're not banging trash cans out there.
Make sure Altuve's not in here.
You're taking this guy out right now, though.
I thought the same thing. Dustin May was cruising.
Dusty had a good break on his balls, and I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't take a guy out that's delicious. I changed my plan. Then. Your plans change. That's why Dave Roberts always outmanaged. That's why I hope they lose this game even more. Because plans change in games. You might have the greatest plan on paper coming in. They change in games, motherfucker.
Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth.
Yeah. When a guy's moving, tonight he has good stuff. Like you might go into it, he might not have his best stuff tonight. So we'll see. Then he has great stuff, and you're like, shit, we're gonna ride him. As
bad as Roberts is traditionally around this time, playoff time. He's out managing Cash, which is, which you say to yourself, that's hard to do. You know what I mean? Like Cash has been horseshit the whole series. I mean, they pulled the horseshoe out of their ass last night, but twice they got lefties up, and you pitched to Seager. Seager can hit blindfolded right now. Like I understand Turner had a good night last night too, but you take your chance, righty, all right, and you go after the ginger werewolf. You know what I mean? And they just had a chance to put on Muncy with Will Smith in a 5-hole last night. Didn't do that. I mean, the 2-out runs are killing them. You know what I mean? So they were lucky to get this series tied. You know what I mean? But every move he's making has been he's been outmanaged the whole series.
Well, Sleeps, I always love when you say missionary because Kevin Cash is Uncle Mesh. You know what I mean?
Well, and we talked about in the first inning they gave up 2 in the first, right? And then you don't start the runner. Full count. Rosarena's up. Start the runner, dude. You know what I mean? Double play destroys an inning. All right. And, even though it was the first inning, it's a full count. You're not trying to steal the base. Just start the runner. Stay out of a double play, and you give yourself a chance to answer back the 2 that the Dodgers just put up on your head. You know what I mean? It's fucking these guys sit around. And we understand the ball's juiced, you know what I mean? But, it's not easy to, even with the juice ball, it's not easy to go yard, you know what I mean? So stop playing for the 3-run inning, and you got to score when you have an opportunity. Like we said, that 4th inning or that 3rd inning was 3rd or 4th inning, whatever it was probably the ball game. And sitting at 4-2 right now, it looks like that,
Yep. And they wasted Choi. Going to
Brazil. Less than 2 outs. Yeah. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Pop up, strike out. And Margot, try to steal home. Come on, Mike. Get into one. Pretend.
They wasted G-Man. They wasted my boy Choi.
Yeah, pretend Chapman's
G-Man Choi.
They wasted Splits.
Pretend Chapman's out there. Come on, Mike. Get into one.
Yeah, right. 103. See ya.
He just put his face right under his helmet.
Mike Rain, I like this, Mike. One thing that pisses me off, any other quarterback could be down 20-plus and come back for a win, and they are great and heroes. But when Wentz does it, they talk shit. It makes no effing sense. Listen, you're spot on, Mike. We talked about it earlier. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that, the double standard and all that. It's got to be the weight of the world. It's got to be the absolute weight of the world on 11, every game, every snap, to be perfect with everything he does, because he just knows that he's just going to get crushed. He's going to get crushed.
And he's surrounded by slop right now.
Yeah, if he's not flawless, he's going to get crushed. You know what I mean? And even in wins, the haters want to look and pick apart everything. And it's like, they just won, dude. They just won. He's winning with backups. All right, he's getting sacked. He's picking himself off the ground.
The whole fucking team's hurt. He's been hit more than anybody in the league.
He just keeps fighting and fighting and fighting. You know what I mean? It's like, I told you guys the other night. As an outside guy looking in, you three guys are huge Eagle guys, you know what I mean? But it's just, as an outside guy, it's ridiculous to see it happen, you know what I mean? And just, it's sad. It really is sad,
Oh, wow. Seattle going for 4th and 2 from the 3.
Mike Ryan, all right. We got you, brother. Appreciate it.
Oh, my God. Did Lockett just got another? Wow. Lockett just caught another TD, I think.
Is that his third of the game again?
Yes, it would be. Yes.
Always open. Mike Ryan, my bad. I'm the worst last name guy in the country. So, you know what I mean? I probably butchered my own at times. So,
yeah, I mean, you need that footnote there, right?
Oh, so he got it. Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't like you're just disrespecting anybody. I read that as Mike Rain too, but Mike Ryan, we got you, brother. Appreciate you.
What up?
Wow. Don.
Yeah,
welcome back, Don.
Pretty good play by Lockett there.
Yeah, he's decent.
Not a bad one.
So I got a question, and I'll talk about it first. So
don't talk about it. Be about it. What up?
There's some conversations, down at the NovaCare about, Jalen Hurts getting his own series, and my initial thoughts on it was, Ryan thought I was going to be mad about it, and my initial thoughts were something.
I'm okay with that.
Was something Sweep said a little while back, and it stuck with me. Is like, we said on the show was about ball. Love it. Was about strictly about, like, why is the quarterback position different than any other position in sports? Like, if you're struggling a little bit, put a guy in for a drive, maybe get something going and go right back to your guy again. So it's not a hurtful thing. It's more of like, you know what, we can't run the football right now because our offensive line's banged up, right? So it's more of just trying to be able to run the football for a drive when you're struggling. That's it. It's just a spark thing. And for a spark thing, I have no problem with. Now I'm not going to leave him on the field the rest of the game. I'm going to go back to my guy soon. In the next drive, I'll go right back to my guy to prove that, you're still my guy. Even if we score a touchdown, I don't care. Now I got things going. I got us feeling better about ourselves. Let's go. You know what I mean? So I think in the right times and places, I don't have a big problem with it. And I wanted your guys' thoughts.
Tommy, my thought on it is that I prefer him having a series over the one play when he comes in and Carson split out wide. Let Carson be on the sideline. Give the guy a series. That way the team actually have to, prevent against the pass or run. Every time he's in now, he just run the ball. We're running an option. It's so predictable, and we're not getting any yards because of it. I feel like the couple times he's dropped back like he's going to pass and then scrambled, or he threw one good ball. It's actually worked. So I would do it. I'm okay with one series. Now, I don't want it to be more than one series, but I'm okay with one series. Actually, I'm okay with it more than just the sporadic plays that we've been having him in on.
Yeah, because then it gets you going a little bit if it is working, especially because it's not like the guy like it's Greg Ward. He can throw the football a little bit enough where he can throw to a guy wide open. So I mean, it does allow you the wrinkle of throwing that in there for some drives and making guys bite up on the run, on the option of the run, and you drop back and you throw like you did the one day. So I mean. So it's not like a shot at Carson.
Good at bat.
Great at bat, baby. Great at bat. Let's go.
I'm with you 100%. You know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? So it's just in this town, it's probably not a good idea. All right. So to Wilson's point, absolutely. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of using my roster, every single guy on it to their strengths and figuring out, the 53 guys who can help me and who can't, or in what scenario, who thrives in what spot and what system. So, I mean, from that standpoint, I'm with both of you guys. You know what I mean? I look at it like not that 11, would be down in the dumps or it would affect his play. It's just the fact in this town, like let's say that was a great drive. It's a touchdown drive. And then everybody's like, oh, here's your starter. Like instead of just like enjoying it for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, hey, nice drive.
I hear that, Sweeps, but people are morons. We're going to hear that anyway.
I know.
The thing that's funny is like, it's like, you know what? It's like, why can't you just say, wow, it's nice to have this extra weapon? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, it doesn't have to be like that controversy. It's like, okay, we use a second round pick on him to be a weapon. Like, he's supposed to be a weapon. So that's what you're going to use him for. I mean, you're not using him to throw the ball 30 times a game. You're using him, okay, maybe he comes in, he has 2 drives, he throws the ball 3 times. Maybe we come out with, it would be great to come out with 10 points every time, right? You know what I mean? So it's like just that versatile weapon you can use, and it's not a shot at your quarterback in any way.
Dirty Randy's up, the hottest guy on the, besides Seager. Come on, right man, right spot.
Talk about
Dirty Randy and the boys.
Deuce Balls, great time for one right here.
Oh, I thought it was gapping.
Nope.
I thought that was more gap.
Yeah.
End of the bat. Why are you not tagging that? Not that it matters.
That's a pop-up. Can of corn.
No, that's what
I'm behind you guys, which is not cool. I don't like that.
it was left alone.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Not cool, man.
Not cool.
Not cool. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch to NFL. You guys keep me updated on what's happening in the baseball.
I mean,
He left.
I'm like, you guys are like, oh, I thought he got it, and he hasn't swung it on my screen. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that sucks. That's it's disappointing. It's like telling you what the gift is before you opened it. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Saying you're going to the left there.
You got me tube socks again?
Got you clock radio. Oh, thanks for telling me.
Fucking Will's told me I got tube socks already. God damn it. Who gets a grown man tube socks?
Come on, Lo. Pull something out of your ass again.
Seriously, all right? Well,
It's just
It's not a strike.
I know it isn't, but cheat in there.
what's weird is Bellinger going to his left for that ball, though. That's all. I mean, that's why it's not like.
I mean, I hear you, buddy. If you're down 1, I don't know. You can at least bluff it, but he definitely had no chance at that falling in.
And belly throws gas, I'm pretty sure.
It definitely wasn't dropping, but.
Yeah, that's why I was like confused. It looked like he was off the bat.
Yeah, down 2. I don't have a problem with it. Come on, Lo, get into one.
Tommy, back to the Hurts thing. I completely agree. I would give him a series, maybe a series and a half. And because you're always trying to find the mismatch. Get down. Yeah. Bloop, get down.
No.
Damn you, Belly.
Shit. I thought he blew his hand up.
But you're always trying to look for a mismatch, right? You're always trying to deceive the defense. And if you put Hurts in a position to actually play quarterback, that when you put him in the game, even with Carson, they now have to honor him actually playing quarterback, as opposed to when you put him in and we know he's just going to run the read option or he's just going to hand the ball off the way they're currently doing now. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of just one drive, maybe one drive a half just to mix it up, maybe especially if they're struggling to, get a little spark going. And then, but it's absolutely a Carson's job, though. There's no, and I don't think from any one of you guys either, but there's no guesswork as to who the quarterback is. It's just obviously just to get him in the game.
Yeah, it's when things aren't going right, you try to get a spark. Like I said, your offensive line isn't run blocking well. Okay, so how can you help that out? Well, you can help that out by doing this for a drive. So I understand the thought process in it, and that's why it doesn't upset me. And it's actually like, okay, I drafted him to be a weapon. Let's go be a weapon then.
And on that same note, you used a second-round pick on him. He needs to be in the game at some point.
Well, and considering that Doug goes for 2 8 times a game, it'd be nice to maybe have a guy in there that can give you the option of I mean, like I said, I know it just gives you a different look. Instead of just if he's not out there, if he's only playing one or two plays, then you run him out there for the 2-point conversion, and everybody bitches like, and now we bring the guy in. You know what I mean? Whereas if he's a little bit into the flow of the game, then it's not, then it's not that big of a drop off in that 2-yard, window when you need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think all you have to do is have him come in and throw a couple times, and they'll back things off, and then when he does come in another time, even if you don't score that time, now that run will open up a little bit.
Oh, Kenyon Drake down.
No, you're absolutely right. Just adds to that plethora of what you can do with him.
Listen, my quarterback wouldn't complete a pass in this city if he didn't have a brass set and a great head. So, right, and he's not a mental midget. So I don't think anything affects this guy anymore. You know what I mean? I just think he goes and plays. So, I don't think it's going to affect that wouldn't affect Carson. That's just how I look at Carson now. I mean, if you can do everything he's handled in this city and still go out and make big plays and win football games, and then I tip my fucking cap to you and say you got one of the you're mentally strong, my man. You know what I mean? You control the controllable. You just go play football, and that's that on that. Torrey says he needs to be used as a decoy way more for it to work. No, he just needs to be able to run the RPO the right way and then be able to throw it a couple times for people to say, okay, and complete a couple more passes. And people are like, okay, now I got to respect it. And
absolutely, Tom.
Now I'll be able to run the football a little bit more. That's the only thing.
And to piggyback what Sweeps was saying, maybe we can stop going for 8 fucking times a game. Possibly, Doug. Maybe. There is nothing in the world that infuriates me more than the unnecessary 2-point conversion. I hate it.
And obviously, the haters of 11 don't want to hear that. But the more tape that Hurts can get on, what you guys are talking about, obviously helping the Eagles and making plays, which you're 100% spot on. But bigger thing is in the sense where if the more tape this guy gets, somebody could offer you. And if he plays well and he shows some athleticism, somebody could offer you an arm and a leg, right? Yep. And then you make up for the fact that you might have missed in the second round, or you didn't take a position in need. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just that's the way.
You're absolutely right.
I'm right with you. Either way, it's a win-win. If he can't play. Who cares? You got your quarterback. If he can play a little bit and show spurts, then and you're whatever.
Kenyon Drake looks like he's badly hurt.
Is he paralyzed?
No, but he's crying.
Close.
Damn.
No, you absolutely either he helps the current team win games, or he helps future teams restock what we wasted on him.
Yeah, exactly. Because listen, if he plays well and you keep him in that role, fine. But if he plays well and then you get the right offer comes your way, then you go ahead and take it. So either way, it's a win-win. And if he can't play, your third win, you still got your franchise quarterback here.
Right.
Who can handle anything you toss his way.
And then you fire Howie. So it's a win-win-win.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Win. It's like a triple win. Just win all over.
Absolutely.
All I do is win.
Listen, we've all been involved in travel ball at some point or another. You know what I mean? We all know that there's a lot of squeaky wheels out there. You know what I mean? So what happens when you get that squeaky wheel? So sometimes you got to play that person, and you say, and the way I always look at it is like, hey, if this dude produces, it's going to help the team. You know what I mean? If he doesn't, then I go, hey, mom and dad, shut it.
Your kid stinks.
Shut it.
Don't want to hear it anymore. Did you see him watch 3 straight down the middle? That's why he doesn't bet. There it is. Figured it out. I love that.
Little Billy's a tomato can. All right, sorry.
There's a kid. I'm not going to mention his name, but there's a kid on Audubon when my brother was there, and his mom and dad used to bitch all the time about him not getting at bats, and then he batted twice one game. He didn't swing a bat once. 6 straight down the middle. That's why he doesn't bat. There it is. Figured it out.
Yeah.
By the way, first time you get in, might want to swing it. Might want to take a cut. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Maybe talk about at the dinner table. All right, just happy to be on this client.
Hun, we finally saw you on the field. You didn't take the bat off your shoulders. The fuck are you doing?
Wells remembers.
I'd have crucified him.
Wells, you remember my parents didn't bitch about nothing, and I got in a bat and the ball didn't land. So you know what I mean. You get out, you get your chance, you capitalize, babe. Ain't about me.
Tommy did hit it. I think he got a car out of it.
No, that was a different one. That one wasn't a bet on. That was just a little pinch hit, 3-run shot. But my point is when you got the parents that don't bitch. You know what I mean? That's the difference. That's the difference you get. You get a kid that's going to compete because nobody's at home praising everything he does. You know, listen, you can smell a guy takes 6 down the middle. Dad's like, it's his timing. He didn't swing. So that's his timing.
He needs more bats. He needs more bats.
You didn't take the bat off his shoulder. That's not timing. If he's swinging and missing, I get you.
What it is that he stinks. And we're happy you can finally see it. The problem is they don't see it.
No, the bad timing is you're picking baseball.
Yeah, the umpire's fault. That's when it becomes the umpire's fault. They were 6 balls, son. They were 6 balls. Hang in there.
The bad timing was this season.
What'd you get? That was 6 balls. You're okay. Get back at it.
He's a
You
good
should be
runner.
playing soccer in the fall.
He's a
not
good runner.
baseball in the
Look
spring.
I'd look at cross country if I were you. Track and field might be up his alley.
No, you can't run either. Just listen. Get on the computer.
You know, they have e-gaming now, so sharpen up those thumbs.
You can get a scholarship for that.
Jesse Wilson says, Tom, the way you describe Wentz, I feel about Dak, and it's obvious that we wouldn't have done crap on offense at all this year without him. Mental strength, leader will. Yep, you're right. You're right. Dak's a damn good quarterback in this league. I don't care what anybody.
Absolutely, he is. I'd say right around top 10.
I've been yelling that, and we're Eagles fans, so you know what I mean. And I know everybody here. Catch a ball. By the way,
Andy Isabella, you want to make a fucking catch?
That's a good pitch right there, man.
It's a really good pitch.
That
was a really good pitch.
Tommy would have got run. Tommy would have got run.
Tommy would have got. See the door, sir. That's enough out of you, coach.
I was just gonna say. Saw your head pop out of the dugout. That's enough.
It's enough out of you, coach. We know who you are. We know who you are.
We've been briefed.
Blue, I just got here. Blue, I
just got here first. You just met me.
I was at another game. I just got here. What do you
You know what I learned?
Nice.
What I learned is my tone is aggressive, and it's got to be
tone setting 101. Tom, nothing wrong with that.
It's got to ruffle feathers.
Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
To the soft generation, right? Like I just feel like when I say something, like if I say terrible, like if I say yo that's terrible, and I say like that, people are like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. What are you supposed to say? You know what I mean? What are you supposed to say? That's a great job out of you guys tonight.
Hey guys, maybe do a better job, guys. Thanks so much. Really appreciate you giving your time to the kids.
Not volunteer work. You know what I mean?
Nerds.
Not volunteer.
Yeah, you're getting paid, right? So we can criticize.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
If we're getting paid, I'll sit right here. But we're all getting paid. Do a job. My job is to fight for kids. You know, what's your job for? To stink? Then stay home. Once you get over like 70, you might want to just call quits. Like the 2 guys who tossed me this fall were both over 70. That tells me all I need to know. You know what I mean? Because you're bad. You're bad.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa Walker out there?
It's
your Walker, Grandpa.
Member of the Tone Rangers, Tommy Arnone, member of the Tone Rangers.
The Tone Rangers. You did just watch that the other day.
That's a classic. Gary on the kick drum. Come on the kick drum. That's Gary. I'm not really a kick drum kind of guy. I'm really just, that could be your prerogative, Gary.
You gotta give credit.
Talk to Brooke about a little something called the baseline.
I got to give credit to Greg. That little guy right there on the right hand side of your corner of your screen, he's all heart. I got to get it.
While your guys are at the club, my guys are running routes. That's what's going on here.
See you, movie.
I love that movie, by the way.
Bottom 9.
Huge fan.
Go, Rays.
All you do is make moves from your ivory tower. Get some Polacks out here.
Oh, Blake Trinan coming in.
Makes it real interesting.
He gives up some runs.
Oh my God! What the heck? They took it off the board. I mean, I could have used that 57-yarder. All right, appreciate it. Thanks. What the hell?
Yeah, there was all sides on Seattle.
Tommy got tossed by Grandpa.
Well, and then I guess there was another bad egregious penalty. It must have gave him the first. That's why Pete's a little stunned here. Pete's like, "What's going on here?" They declared all sides, and then I guess they got
Pete's over 70. He's probably needs his glasses.
Pete's the guy who would toss me.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I don't know. Pete used to hand out Adderall like they were candy. He probably likes a little fire.
Tommy, you got to start carrying a bag of prunes with you. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. Blue, come here.
I think it's not going to talk anymore. Yeah, and then I was going out there like a mute and just like rub my head like really aggressively every time something bad happened. You know what I mean? Just try to put myself in a
You should talk through your assistant. You should have the assistant do all the talking, but you yell at him and then have him yell at the umpire.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'd rather do
Have you met him? He can't do that.
That's my job. You know what I mean?
I might have won with that. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Fantasy talk?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got Zane Gonzalez.
That's sweeps upset talk. That's what I hear.
Did he miss a kick?
No.
They called it back because there was a defensive penalty.
Good from 70.
Yeah, 53-yarder with a lot to spare.
Yeah.
I just saw this.
Up 10. Don't throw it to Hopkins.
Please throw it to Hopkins.
Let's go. Here we go. Yep. And it's him.
Christian Kirk.
Kirky
in a second for Ertz. Let's go.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Tune into the show. One time.
They did that all before the 2-minute warning, too. That was a great drive.
He said that before. Like, no, what a 2 weeks he had after that trade scenario I threw out there. What a 2 weeks for the Kirkinator. Another 2 tonight.
That's why Misty watches, because it's entertaining. You know what I mean? I did get a standing O when I left today. If that, you know what I mean, from the crowd. This is probably the greatest moment of my short career. Made me feel like I was in the big leagues. Because then you feel like you did the right thing. You know what I mean? That's when you get like that confirmation, like you did the right thing today. You know what I mean? That's all that means. Tori says she's basically my assistant. Kyler's making it. Yeah, let's go, baby. I got Arizona, so we love games.
Come on, Blake. Be the bum you are.
I know, right?
Come on, Blake. Blow this. Good start.
Who's on the mound? I didn't say.
Blake Trinan.
Who?
The Trinan. Blake Trinan.
Exactly, Tommy. It's not Gratterall, and that's what
former A's closer.
It's not Gratterall, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have a shot now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Kenley and Trayon, we have a shot. So let's see. See if he definitely good for a walk. So they should get the tying run to the plate.
I'm not swinging until I get a strike here. And we swing.
The middle. Let's go.
Good start. Attaboy, Manny. Drop an anchor, Manny. Don't fucking get cute. Down 2.
Stay hot, Tom.
See if
You're right. I take those strike. Single.
See if Renfro can lose one here. Beep.
Oh, Hunter.
Yeah. Manny, don't steal home from first.
Yeah. You're down 2.
Yes. Something good happened the other night in the Eagles game. I did this, and we started coming back. So I'm gonna. It's bigger than me right now. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that was about the 6-minute mark. You just said, "All right, game's over." You went dark.
Yeah, I went dark. I thought it was.
And then it came back.
Then Hightower caught a ball, and we're like, "Woo!"
And we're like, "Oh, we're there."
My phone might die again. Well, how deep are we into the show right now? We're rolling, huh?
Only an hour and a half.
No, we're only.
It's way more than that.
No, we're really only 2:12, which I'm saying
2:12 is not that bad.
No, like it's really not that bad. We'll be off at 15. I was just waiting for the end of the games. That's all.
We gotta see this through. Even though I gotta freaking piss so bad.
Yeah, I might actually go take a piss real quick.
Woo!
Piss rod.
Oh my God!
What happened in here tonight? I don't want to talk about what happened in here tonight. I tried to take a little quick piss into a bottle, and I got like sweatpants on and another pair of shorts, and I was sitting down, and next thing I knew, the whole freaking bottle spilled on me.
What?
Yeah, there was a little bit in there to begin with, and it spilled on me. And I was
he's hitting Meadows for Renfro. Come on, Austin.
Meadows hit two times ago. So was that Renfro's spot?
I thought Renfro was after. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Meadows came in a couple innings ago, struck out, so he's doing well.
Yeah, it was right. This is Renfro's spot. So, yeah.
Struck out doing well.
Oh,
nope.
2 in a row.
Cut her in on him.
Oh, got him on the hands. Wasn't even close.
I
was jumpy. I was like,
We got
Would have loved to see that thing make a left turn. Fucking NASCAR. Would have loved to see that thing NASCAR right there.
Be like my golf drives, like
my golf drive would have fucking killed somebody in the stands.
Yeah, I got to be facing the other way for sure.
What up, Wells?
I'm back. What's up?
what up?
What up? We're just having fun, Pam. We're finishing off the Sunday Night Football, and Tori said that's what you spilled on you. You left that out. Yeah, I left that out in the moment. In the moment, I wasn't going to admit Pissgate when I was going. Trying to
Bad Austin.
What did you
Yeah,
spill?
Austin.
What'd you spill? I missed it.
He pissed on himself.
No, I did not piss on myself. I had a little bit of pee in a bottle here.
Warm urine.
You're pissing in the bottle? Go outside, you fucking
Warm urine.
savage.
Man, there's people outside. You never know.
Oh my God, what's
You ever
wrong with you?
You ever see horrible bosses?
This is what's going on in the fucking studio right now. That's why you don't want to have shows in the studio, because you're in there pissing in bottles.
This is why. This is why.
What the fuck is going on?
This is
You know,
why.
listen, he
I
likes
might
to
name you Crumb in a week. No wonder Tom doesn't want to have studio shows. He's out there just blowing cigs and pissing in bottles and shit. Fucking unreal. Heaters and piss bottles. New ATV shirt coming soon. Heaters and piss bottles.
He likes the taste of his own urine. Sterile.
Sterile, and it tastes good. Come on, Westchester.
Sterile. And it tastes good.
Listen, you ever see horrible bosses school zone talk? You ever see horrible bosses school zone talk? It's right there, Wills. Right there. That's a freaking.
Oh.
No one's telling you to show your dick to a kid. I'm just saying piss behind your garage.
That's all he did.
Jesus Christ.
That's all he did. That's all he did. Don't start. Now that it's in here, I'm getting that.
Yeah, what up, man?
Perfect timing. Perfect timing for me to get it.
What up,
Hey, Len.
Spray those shorts. Spray those shorts, Lena.
I wipe them down with Lysol wipes so I can finish the show. Before I
When Tommy comes in, no vacancy in those shorts.
That is unreal.
Put the sign around his waist. Hey, no vacancy.
I'm trying to keep the crickets away. You know what I mean? You gotta come in here. In a hostile environment.
I don't know. Down to Willie Adamas. I don't know if he can throw up out of his hand and hit it at this point.
Yeah, real quick. TTP says
First captain of the team, he can't hit shit right now.
first game in NFL history where both quarterbacks went for 300 passing, 50 rushing. That's crazy. That is nuts.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Hey, Roger, I need you to
Makes
put
sense.
your shoulder into something here. Get hit. Just get on base.
Wow, good swing.
Dorn? Need Dorn this?
Good
Yeah,
swing.
please Dorn this, Willie.
Yeah, they just showed next Sunday Eagles Cowboys, and it did not say subject to blackout. They promoted it.
I told you. I feel like they might.
Come on, just one swing at bat. Just find contact. Find a barrel. Find a barrel half the time. You know what I mean? Like, just find it one time here. Come on. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Oh, that's
Trying to make it. Don't say anything, guys.
Think
Don't say
about
anything.
Don't even
I would have tackled an umpire.
I can't even. I can't even enjoy the game because you guys are ahead of me. Can you be quiet when the pitch comes? Is that
All
possible?
Listen, I got self-control. Brian. I mean, I'll play along.
I don't trust that Greg will.
All right, I'll try to play along.
Come on, Adamas. Stinks. He stinks. He stinks.
All right, thanks. You caught up? You caught up, right?
You guys did a good job, though. You guys did a good job. That's A plus.
Hey, Brian, you caught up yet? See you in Game 6, buddy. See you tomorrow night. Hey, Joe Buck. See you tomorrow night.
That's unreal.
Oh, good at bat, Willie.
Caught up, right?
Lead off swing on them 3 fucking atrocious at bats. Oh.
Yeah, way to swing through the same pitch twice. Good adjustment. Good in the box adjustment.
Job well done. I would assume this ball stays in Russell's hands here on 3rd and 2 for the game.
False start.
Yeah,
Greg's ahead of me.
There, make a play.
Let's go. Let's go.
Greg's ahead of me.
Big stop.
No, I was just joking on the false start because he moved the ball. He moved the ball like a full yard.
No timeouts. 4th down.
Adam says, "Don't be like Lloyd and Dumb and Dumber. Just go, go."
Just go, man.
Nah,
Just go.
yeah,
man.
no,
Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
that was full of shit.
Guys. Fellas.
Fake.
Mike Rain, what do you guys think about keeping Rodgers in and keeping Ertz out? Dude's done more than Ertz. He's
out for like
all
4
year so far. Yeah, I mean,
I don't
Ertz
think
is.
worried about that for a long time, right?
Yeah, Ertz is out for a couple of weeks just based off the injury. Richard Rodgers is. I know Zach Ertz has been struggling, but Richard Rodgers can't hold his jock. I mean, in reality.
Oh, Dick Rod. Dick Rod's got dependable hands, though.
I like what he does in his spurts, though. Yes, he's filled in. He's filled in nicely.
This sounds so bad. You know what I mean? I love what Dick Rod does in his spurts. Can't hold his shot.
Come on, Kyler. 52 seconds.
HUD After Dark.
Yup, coming soon too. Anybody wants to join Tuesday? I'm here for the. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he was going to be here for the gangbang. I think that's where he was.
Yep.
Famous last words. I mean, you as soon as you started that, I knew where you were going.
Everyone knew. I can't even see. I knew where you were going.
I thought Wilson was going to get there quicker than you, sweet.
Oh, I knew where you were going. I wasn't going to say anything. But good work.
Great time.
Bob Phillips put himself in the movie. Great part too, buddy. Great. Way to write yourself into a tremendous part. A legendary part.
He's in like every one of his movies.
Yeah.
A bit spot. He's on the elevator in The Hangover.
Yeah.
Going up, boys. Yeah, that's fine. All right.
Fine. Go, Kai.
Go,
Kyler.
Let's go, baby. Get on the ball.
Come on, get on the ball. Set up Zane for 50. Give Sweeps a shot.
Oh wow! How about an OT sweep shot and another Zane for the win? Big fan. Big fan.
Tip my waiter. I will definitely tip my waiter. Dial that up, but I will definitely tip my waiter. Come on. 2 games. All right. Game 6, backs against the wall. Who's going tomorrow? As long as it's not Glass now, I feel like the Rays might have a chance. But
I'm guessing it's the Snelly.
Probably Snellator.
Yeah, Snell versus it's probably gonna be Snell.
Jesus, Kyler.
Let's go.
Kirsten, get out of bounds.
I assume it's Snell. I don't know who the Dodgers are gonna throw because they played a bullpen game 2, and you figure they're gonna save Bueller in case they have to go 7. So I don't know.
Since they got the lead, you're right, and probably Gosselin. They'll probably start Gosselin.
Yeah,
right?
Gosselin. That's probably who it'll be. Yeah.
Snell against Gosselin. Yeah.
I think they have a day off tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Day off between games after. It's like the regular series. 2, 3, 2. So game off after 2 and a game off after 5.
Oh shit.
They get a day off, so yeah.
Dude, come on, run a little 10-yard out right here.
Oh, I like
oh shit!
Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Get on the ball.
Look at Larry.
I love Larry. I love Larry.
That's why you gotta love Larry Fitz.
Like that.
Guy just does it all.
Oh my goodness! What a drive!
What a wily! What a vet!
What a drive!
Fucking love Larry, dude. All right, Zane, don't fuck this up. All right, we all live. I mean, we all not behind each other, right? We all good.
I think we're
What
pretty
are you
much
guys
good.
seeing right now? What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
I see them showing a highlight right now.
See,
Isabella running towards me.
Larry's running towards me.
Larry's running with the ball. Yeah.
the ball. He just handed the ball. Come on, Zane. Come on. I got him too. So I mean, I don't know what I am in one of my legs score wise.
Zane, don't fuck this up, Zane.
Oh my goodness!
Shut up, Greg.
Let's go. Let's go.
No flags. No flags. No flags.
OT.
Let's go. Somebody's overtime.
We're going to overtime.
Wow. What a drive by Kyler.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable drive. Eluding guys.
Prevent defense, prevents you from winning.
Prevents you from winning, as always.
Bases were out. So no worries there.
For Tuesday's game, they have obviously you guys were right with the Snell. Obviously the Dodgers are undecided right now, but it's gonna be
Gonsolin, I would assume.
The Dodgers or the Rays officially announced Snell or already penciled him in.
Yeah, it's gonna be Snell, and then that would be more. If it gets to 7, it'll be Morton Bueller.
Pootie Tang, absolutely, brother. Larry Fitz, consummate professional, absolute
stud.
Gentleman, every
top 5 wide receiver of all time.
That's what I'm saying. Anything you want to throw in there, dude, he's awesome. Just absolutely awesome.
Dude's got more tackles than drop passes. Yep. Insane. plays receiver, in case you're wondering. more career tackles than drop passes. That's just insane to me.
I'll be right back. I got to piss too.
I'm the kind of guy you would want your kid to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, Tommy.
Yeah,
Arizona. Seattle won the coin toss. They obviously elected to receive.
Thanks, Greg.
Give me the ball. We're gonna score.
Oh, love that pick.
Thanks, Matt. Picked off by who? Former Eagle. By who, Greg? Come on. Al Harris.
Oh, I forgot about Al Harris.
Go.
Love the Al.
Al was solid corner.
Forgot about Al.
He was another one, though, that got better after he left us. Shocker.
Well, he was our number 3 corner, Greg. He became a starter elsewhere. And
that's what I'm saying. But when he left us, he went to Green Bay, right?
He was young when he was here. He was a good corner when he was here too. But he was the number 3. We had Bobby the Blanket and Troy Vince.
Yeah,
I love me some Bobby Taylor. Even though he used to get eaten up by some people, but he always came to play against Michael. Always shut Michael down.
Absolutely.
Who was the urban stopper?
Bobby T. Bobby T.
And Troy, consummate professional.
Here we gotta keep hopping down.
Who wins this game, boys?
Seattle.
Who won the toss?
Seattle won the toss.
All right, I'm back, boys.
Seattle.
Miller Lights and asparagus. Whoa, what a magical piss that was, boys.
Oh, wow, Lord.
Well, open the windows. Open the
windows. Hey, you need your sinuses cleared out? Come on over.
I do love me some asparagus, but holy piss, that's a rough one.
Well, it was glorious. It was glorious, boys.
Get any on your pants?
No, I would have been excited.
Did you spill?
I would have put myself in the washer. Oh, my God.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, asking for a guy I know. What I miss? We'll take the ball and we're going to score.
Yeah.
You guys, nice work out of you guys. Somebody.
Yeah, Steppy didn't know who picked it off, though. Poor.
Oh, shit.
Well, listen, I'm all about, growth. So this time I'm going to go piss outside. And I really hope.
That a boy. Good work.
Nope,
See, all you got to do is get a little pressure from us, and you become a better person. It's amazing.
Just growing up over here. You know what I mean? Just growth. It's all about growth. I need a little pretzel. I need a little pretzel in my life. I need to get a little something in the body.
These pretzels are making me thirsty, Jerry.
Some questions here, Greg. You guys can read them off.
Read them off, Greg, because I can't see them.
The first one from Mike Ryan. When's Goddard supposed to be back? I heard maybe this week. He could be back this week. I don't know. I'm checking for you right now.
Catches.
I think we were saying this already that I assume that they're going to hold pretty much everybody out through after the bye.
Eagles tight end Dallas Goddard on track to return in week 10.
So after the bye.
Yeah.
While you're out.
That would actually 2 after the bye, wouldn't it?
There had been some talk that the Eagles could return his week 8 against the Cowboys, but the Eagles have yet to activate his 21-day practice window. So even if they activated him this week, he wouldn't have had any real practice before the game. So you can activate him, allow 21 days to practice before you have to officially fully activate him to play.
Yeah, so he won't be back to after the bye.
Yep. And then while we're there, might as well check on Jalen Reagor.
I mean,
Also won't be back till after the bye.
Yeah, getting back to this game.
Is reportedly – sorry, go ahead, Sweeps.
No, you're it's nothing that you're missing. Just what a night for Tyler Lockett. I know.
Hassan Reddick.
I know Wilson talked about it earlier. I just, I thought, since we were watching the World Series, we knew about the 3 touchdowns. But, oh, by the way, 13 for 175 and 3 touchdowns. Holy Tyler Lockett, Batman.
Yeah, he's all over the fucking field.
13.
Making some filthy catches, too. One-handed grabs, tip, dot in the eye in the back of the end zone with his feet. Some great grabs.
Yeah, I mean, the cast is all for Reagor. He's catching balls. He's ahead of schedule, but nothing reported yet so far.
So after the bye.
Probably after the bye. Joe Banner reports that the Eagles have talked to teams about acquiring offensive line and linebacker help.
Shocker.
So,
what is Joe Banner talking about?
The
Eagles have talked to teams about acquiring offensive line and linebacker help.
I mean, that's a good place to look, considering our entire offensive line is hurt and our linebackers are abysmal.
Yeah, so I mean, come on, Arizona, let's go here. I mean, 3-5.
This game's way over, Tommy.
Third down, huge third down by Rusty Nail.
Not over. Well, so are you okay?
They're gonna go down and score a touchdown, dude. Come on, you think Russell's not scoring a TD here?
I don't know. I think
They wrap him up.
Oh,
Huge loss.
that's a terrible fucking play call, though.
Woo, yes, it was.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with Doug on the phone? I think he was on the phone with Doug.
Yeah, that was a Doug play call for sure.
That was cute. What the hell was that?
I feel like I've had a feeling like that Howie calls down plays sometimes. Like whispers in, like, hey, we don't get Jalen on the field right now. How about, QB sneak it with Carson right now from 3rd and goal from the freaking 5.
From the 18.
Freaking smoke, so he's out of the game.
Doug, I'm thinking let's go for every 2-point conversion. That way when we need one in the crunch time, we've used every one that we can pull.
We don't have any plays left.
Too much time. Oh, yeah. What a good catch.
Oh, my goodness.
3rd down. Huge.
That's that Dallas guy. Who the hell is that? That guy. Who the hell is that guy?
Who the hell is that guy? Is Carson hurt again? Chris Carson.
Carson left the game earlier.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of Carlos Hyde and this guy Dallas. I don't know what the fuck he is.
Riley Reef can play. I mean, I wanted to be against Adam Riley Reef. I wanted to be, but I guess Moata's played well. So I mean, I don't know. I think they'll probably be looking more in the guard spot.
Yeah, they're definitely looking right guard, I would think.
DJ Dallas.
Oh, that's a false start.
DEEJ Dallas.
Push him back, way back.
DJ Diddles, is that what he said?
Running back out of Miami. The U. Fourth round pick this past year.
Out of the U?
Out of the U.
I don't know why I haven't heard of him.
Yeah.
DJ Dallas.
It's a great name, too. DJ Dallas. This flows well. DJ Dallas to the house. Yeah, it feels good. Good off the tongue. Well done. Well done. Oh, here we go. 3rd and 11.
Yeah, huge.
Big play.
Big 3rd down.
Big play.
Need to stop
maybe
here.
A DeAndre touchdown. Everyone's happy.
Ryan, would you knock it off?
I have Kyler DeAndre sweeps, and I need a win. I haven't looked, but I got to be pretty close to a win.
Wow, they're bringing everybody. Nope, dropping back. Got him. Let's go. Let's go.
3rd and 11, dialed up a blitz. That's interesting.
Is that how you do that in the NFL?
They're fun.
Does that work?
Hey, those are fun.
This is great play call. defensively. They fake like they were coming with everybody, and then they drop back. And
He's covering Lockett. He's like, all right, I'll just leave Lockett. He didn't do anything tonight. Coming off the edge.
Great design, but what the hell was I going to say? Sorry, watching the kick.
I don't know, Crumb. I'm waiting for this Crumb. You got Brian Wilson Crumb. That's the word on the street. Christian Kirk reversing field.
Kirky.
Oh.
Ryan said he'll take the second round just for a name alone. J. Dallas.
Kyla. Looking for a W.
Can the kid pull out a win?
Look.
Who you guys got? I got it. I got Arizona.
Cardinals.
Well,
Yeah,
I Seattle,
we
but
picked-
at this point,
I picked Arizona before the game.
No,
I still hold true. I mean, obviously, it looks a lot better now because they have the ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I took Seattle, but at this point, I mean, I'm gonna lean Arizona. I would say.
no, I'm just saying. No, that's not what I meant.
Any score wins, right? Yeah. So.
I meant who did you take betting wise? That's what I was asking. So
I didn't bet this game, but I did do some DraftKings though, and I was doing well until fucking Chase Edmonds decided to have a monster fourth quarter. Because Kenyon Drake broke his ankle or something. Kenyon Drake definitely hurt his leg.
Yeah. He got carted out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't bet it either, but I said on Wednesday night, I thought the Arizona would cover anyway. Just being at home, I think it was 3.5, so you got the kicker.
Go
ahead, Chase. Go ahead, Chase.
There he is. There's the Edmonds. Just was talking about that little fucker.
All right, couple kneel downs and set
All
it
right.
up.
No, none of that. Throw in DeAndre. Don't rely on the fucking kicker. No one wants to rely on the goddamn scrub kicker. Throw to DeAndre.
Set it up for Zeno. He got you here. Come on, we need some loyalty, Brian.
Absolutely. What a joke this is, because this is Mr. Sweeps. I hate kickers. I would never rely on kickers. Fucking Nick DelGozzo, I would never rely on kickers. He wants them to kneel
I
it.
love the fact that you're exposing me right now. That's beautiful. It's absolutely glorious. And it leads right in the crumb of the week. I love it. Keep giving it to me because I hate kickers. You're right.
Yeah, you hate them.
Cannot believe I'm in this situation.
I almost hate it as bad as DK Metcalf's fucking haircut right now. That's why he's had a terrible night. DK, what's going on up top here, buddy?
The only reason I got a tin can out is I'm 1-5 in this league. I mean, this is a first for me. I mean, I'm in uncharted water here. All right, and it starts with one win, and you can build.
Tin can out.
You can build. You can build.
Tyler,
got the shit. Center it, please.
Fuck Ryan says, fuck yeah, Arizona got this, man. Fuck Wilson, crying emoji. Or laughing emoji.
I mean,
which one, Brian or Russell?
Yeah, don't get mad at my cuz, dog. Or me. I mean, you can get mad at me. I don't really care.
Prism in the house. What's up, brother?
What up, Priz?
They have you.
What up, Priz?
Seattle's run defense teams.
Usually, this is when Prism usually went to softcore porn around this time back in the day.
Big fan.
Huge fan of Prism back in the day.
I say it every time he comes on the show. Every time he comes on in, I say it to him. Remember today?
That's not a good play call there.
That's relying on kicker talk.
Nah, we're gonna throw in a DeAndre right here. Take a shot.
Well, you guys can get into the crumb of the day while we finish.
Take a shot. Crumb of the day is your segment. This is crumb of the week.
No. Well, crumb of the week. Sorry. Well, they're both my segments.
Thanks, Tor.
That aren't.
They're not. But you can
Zane on second down. Wow. Well, they are playing for the field goal.
My PR guy now upset with me.
I'm not upset with you. I mean, yeah.
I felt it exposing what goes on in the backgrounds.
I backpedal. I'm supposed to. I do like to remain in the hedges. So yes, they're both yours. You can everybody. You can get in there for sweeps.
They called him T. They banged the T sweeps. They banged the T sweeps.
Delay a game.
Delay a game.
Extra.
Delay a game. They just wanted to make it 46-yarder.
Extra 5.
Oh, they called a timeout.
I thought I saw
yellow
motioning timeout.
I saw a flag in the end zone, though.
There was definitely a flag, but I thought I saw them motioning timeout.
Sometimes they throw that when they see the what do you call it? When they see the guy calling timeout, they'll just throw the flag too.
Yeah, see the clock struck 0.
Yeah.
Just so they can be like, oh, they got it off before we threw the flag.
Wow. You need somebody to come tell you that?
Oh, look at that guy. He's on top. Get your shit together. Wow, they didn't get that timeout in. They did not get that timeout in. Unreal.
I don't know.
Cliffy might get fined by the league not wearing his mask.
Guy iced his own kicker.
Fucking nerd talk.
We're gonna find out how much ice is in his veins. Hit it again, and he missed.
Oh!
You missed it. Do you believe this shit?
Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. That's, you know what that's for? That's for the guy that said, yeah, it looks like go screw Wilson. Fucking moron. Good work, buddy. Mushed that one, didn't you? Fuck. Woo, woo, woo.
That's incredible.
Oh my God.
That's incredible.
Old mush mouth.
41.
Well, I'd say Seattle wins now, Tom.
Guy iced his own kicker. I mean, I know the play clock. I mean, how do you come in that close to a play clock? You're setting.
How are we not hiking? Why are we standing there ready to hike and not hiking the ball? What are you doing?
Oh, Cliffy.
Oh, Cliff.
Incredible.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. He said this motherfucker.
Tonight now, Tampa, and I got Arizona. And what's going on? Tampa and Arizona. This is what I'm getting tonight.
You lose points for that, Sweeps?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just better off just riding into the sunset. No, had to fucking ask for it. Motherless. Fuck.
And Tyler Lockett's still catching balls. Shocker.
Here's Tyler Lockett.
Run the clock down.
Yes.
It's still on air.
Get him, Pop.
Got him.
He's all right.
How about another turnover from Russ? Little turnover from Russ here. Little mistake. Little mistakey poo. Little mistakey pooch. Get off.
Oh, he almost
Could have been it. That could have been the one.
What's the line, Tommy?
I don't know. That's what I was going to look up. I thought it was 3.5.
Terrible job there. Russ, why do you throw that pass right there? There's a guy in his hip pocket. It's 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
3.5, Greg. Just can't give up the touchdown. Right, Will?
Yeah, just can't give up a touchy.
Right, Will? 3.5.
It was 3 and a hook, yes.
Yes, sir. Thought I got it 3.5. So either way, I'm in okay shape right now, but we just can't have this. You know what I mean? We can't have a touch. We can't get cute. You know what I mean? Can't get cute here. No time for cuteness.
Yeah, you already lost the race, so you can't get cute.
Nope. Can't get cute. Early, you know, Tennessee gave me a fight. I won Washington. Tennessee lost, and then these are the other two. I couldn't do the four.
Washington was, I felt like was a gimme today. I thought the Cowboys would show up more than they did, but wow, 25-3.
They did not.
Even before Dalton got hurt. What was it? 56 yards of offense. Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Newsflash, they did
Yikes! Yikes!
Breaking, they did it.
It is so glorious to watch, though. Like, I don't get much more happier in life than watching Dallas just absolutely stink. I love it. It brings me back to like the Quincy Carter days where they were just a doormat and we just dominated the division. It was great.
Love smoking Quincy. Yeah, I mean, love.
I remember Jeremiah Trotter taking an interception back to the house right before half. I think we won 30-0 that game or something like that. But it was great times.
Did NBC really just use like the flight tracker to realize that we missed the kick?
5 feet left, in case you're wondering, Greg.
Yeah, thanks. We didn't see it live.
I thought it was commercial. This guy's fucking watching the Titanic. I turned the fucking game back.
Got him. No way.
Oh my God, Tyler Lockett, of course.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Look at this.
Wow. Wow.
Sack.
And he got a first down.
Oh my God. Yeah, not just a completion.
Guys watching the Titanic. What's going on over there, Sweeps?
Whenever we have the clicker. I can never
big Celine fan?
My heart will go on.
No, this is like, not the movie. Straight up wreckage, like real footage, like a wreckage.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to get paid like one of those French girls.
No, I know. Rose talk. Oh,
How did
No Leo, no Rose.
Russ.
He got drilled.
Yeah,
Oh, Russ. Seattle. Everyone in Seattle holds their breath. Russell goes down there, and they would be in big trouble.
Makes the ladies in Cleveland sick.
That's great. Parkman doing his little shimmy. Make the ladies here in Cleveland puke.
Russ is
Good job, Parkman, you stud. Yes,
I'll tell you what, Parkman.
Russ is special.
You get a piece of it, I'll let you name it. Call it the masturbator.
I call it the masturbator.
Look at Dougie turning back the Wayback Machine. Last time Arizona was on Sunday from a 6-6 tie with Seattle.
That was a thrilling game.
It was great.
That was a great game.
What's about riveting?
Are we in a commercial? Because right now I'm looking at wreckage. Right? What the fuck, buddy? You're not that quick enough to get back. Right? I told you I'm the greatest clicker guy on the fucking planet. You can't get back in time. Your thumb doesn't work.
First ballot Hall of Fame clicker right here. Swips, if I was him, I'd tell you that it's been passed down. You know? How do you think you got there? His thumb's fucking walking around. He's got no chance here. Fucking bitch here. Second and 10.
You're back. Titanic's over.
Yeah, briefly.
Right here.
Oh,
shit. You're getting killed, bro. Like, I mean, good thing we didn't do Crumb of the Week yet, because I think it's got to.
I'll tell you what, DJ Dallas, great game, can't pick up a block. Holy shit, DJ just gave the old Olay on that one. Hey, Russ, guy coming.
Nice, oh my God, nice teammates. Who's Arizona?
He ran right by him.
Good job, DJ. That's amazing. That's incredible.
That film session is going to be fucking spectacular. Like, I'm going to love to be the
DJ. Who are you looking at? Guys running right at you, bud.
The running back coach is like, "Hey, asshole, this is why you're a fourth round. You didn't see the guy cross your face? Hit the first guy."
Tackle.
Oh, DK to the house. Are you shit? Are you wow? Wow. Oh, you got a flag.
That's a house
you got a flag.
Flag down.
Holy house call.
I don't miss calls. Was yelling for 20 minutes.
That was for the cover. Oh my God.
And of course it's DK. It's DK.
Offensive pass interference.
No,
all the three.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Well, I didn't hear you. I can't hear you. Breaking up.
I've been yelling holding for 10 minutes. Holding. As soon as
they were looking at David Moore. I figured it was pass interference.
What only happened a minute ago?
No, watch the guy inside you. Watch. Wait for it right here. Here's a replay. Watch him holding. It might have been the block there, but watch a hold there too.
Oh my God. Patrick Peterson might have broke his leg.
Yeah, that's a tremendous block. I think that block is legal in the 80s, but not anymore. What a block. I love it.
Tyler Lockett, great block.
Have a night, Tyler. For all the plus 3.5 guys, oh my God, you just had fucking Costanza shrinkage. You just had Costanza shrinkage, and you're like, are you?
The pool was cold. It was cold.
It moved. I'm telling you, it moved. Fucking DJ.
Oh, pick.
Fall down.
Isaiah Simmons too. We were just talking about him. Isaiah Simmons.
Oh, where's that guy that said fuck Wilson? He's back.
Bruno, where you at, Bruno?
We might have a tie here.
My God.
Tie get the runner, Tom. You count
down the Zane.
That plus 3.5 counts on a tie.
Come down to Zane. They named their kid Zane.
Yeah. Well done. 3 picks from Russell tonight. That's a bad ball. I don't know who you're talking.
That's not a good one there. They draw good drop in coverage, but there's nobody there anyway.
Yep. Was that Simmons?
Yeah, it was.
Lockett
good drop in coverage, but nobody's there.
Yeah, Lockett was there, but he wasn't looking. He was going around.
He was definitely not there.
All that talk earlier, there he was, playmaker.
Yeah. So all he does is make plays. He doesn't need a position. He just makes plays.
Have we hit the 3-hour mark yet?
No, 250.
Creeping up on him.
Wowzer.
248. That was crazy, dude. You could just see the bet flash in front of your eyes, and you're like,
my goodness.
Please be a flag. Please be a flag.
DeAndre.
That's the up.
Keep throwing to him. We're fine with that.
Brian, politely go fuck yourself, Brian.
Are you playing him?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't think he's had that good of a day, though, has he?
No, he scored though. He had 17 going into overtime.
Okay, so how about another one to him?
I mean, if the Rams don't do anything tomorrow, I mean, I still got a lead.
Stop giving the ball to this fucking guy. I think the Rams win tomorrow.
There you go, bro. That's I thought. I thought of you right away, buddy. I was like, there's Simmons.
I like the Rams tomorrow.
You gave a shout out to
all the bettors out there.
Yeah.
I think Chicago is not to me, they're not a 6-1 team.
Yeah, they're doing it with mirrors.
Yeah, so I like the Rams tomorrow. I think the Rams get after Foles.
We agree with you, Mike. We were like, what the hell was that? You know what I mean? We didn't like that call either.
Definitely a great game.
Yeah, no.
For sure.
Awesome game.
We did tonight. Both games we did tonight were great games.
Really good game, and it could have ended in a tie.
Yeah,
but if Zane misses another one.
Yeah, it's the only way.
There's only 30 seconds left, guys.
No, absolutely.
But they're in field goal range, Well, so.
Yeah, I mean, they're close to
Larry
field goal range.
Oh, yeah, they're good. It's
I trust that Larry Fitz. Now they're definitely in field goal range. Yeah.
47-yarder. Oh, Zane, don't you do it.
Bad feeling about this.
No timeouts left.
Oh, they banged the tee right there? What are you doing?
Yeah, you don't need it.
I guess they're just going to fucking kick it right now?
No, because you can't spike it on 3rd and 3. So you got to hope.
Well, you can't. If you don't get the first hit, you can't spike it. So you got to fucking kick it now, right?
So you throw it. You throw it.
I mean, yes, you got to throw it. But you can't throw it short of the first. Granted, that's like almost impossible, but you can't.
Probably a rollout with Murray and just tell him, head for the sidelines or throw it.
It's because of DK's hair. That's why that fucking thing happened. Jesus.
Zane,
Christ,
get ready to go, Zane.
Demolition Man. What was that?
If it was blonde, he would have definitely been Simon Phoenix. But
yeah.
Oh my goodness, they went for Kirk.
I was gonna say, I just put my head down because I thought
throw to Hopkins, please.
For sure it was. I put my head down. I was like, I thought for sure that was Hoppy time. Hop along.
We just ran right by him. I mean,
oh my god, yeah.
Oh, it's Quentin Dunbar. So
no, still. He's
not
all over
still.
him. He's all over him.
Hand fighting, Greg.
There it goes.
Little pull at the end there.
Totally sidetracked.
Little pull at the end.
When I came back when you were talking about that Hasselback thing, that was that ex-Eagle, wasn't it? Al Harris?
Yeah.
Al Harris. I knew the hair. I was like, I think it was Al Harris.
Absolutely, Al Harris.
Drill City.
Oh my God, he kicks it off the upright.
It's a good win for Arizona.
Yeah, it is.
I think he hit the upright going in.
Nah, I didn't think so. He hit that pretty clean for the most part.
Steelers, right? Just the Steelers?
Steelers.
Steelers.
Greg.
Steelers.
Greg, what are you watching that hit the upright?
It looked like it ricocheted.
Yeah, ricochet shit. You okay?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it was already in.
Hey,
it was on the inside, but it looked like it kissed.
Hey, Hannah, this is a blue line. You know what I mean? Hey, look.
Papa Del with good knowledge. So Pittsburgh, the only undefeated team, right?
Yes. So the 72 Dolphins got the champagne chilled, waiting every week now. Dougie, appreciate you listening in, Doug. Titanic. So I guess we'll wrap this up with Crumbs of the Week. I'm gonna go. I'll go first. More of a team, obviously, today with the Falcons. I mean, what a year! I know they got rid of Quinn and their GM, so they attempted to make some adjustments. But I mean, 3 terrible losses, and today just added to Atlanta doing Atlanta things. It's just they're 1-6. It could easily be 4-3. We all know about the Cowboy debacle. The Bears dropped the 20 spot on them in the 4th, that first Foles game. And then obviously today, it's just, my goodness.
Greg, that came nowhere near hitting the upright. I don't know what the fuck you're smoking over there, but pass it this way. He said, I think it glanced off the upright. I thought I had my TV off for a second. The fuck am I watching?
Oh, Mike doesn't like you calling him a moron. You became the crumb.
Who's that? Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, well, that's what happens. He's lucky they got it back for him.
You're an issue. Mike
I'm
Royal.
when I want a moron.
Mike Royal is Bostic, was Bostic with the hit on Dalton. Hands down, should catch a suspension. All right, boys, go ahead. Who's your crumb of the week?
Definitely a dirty play there by Bostic for sure.
Yeah, I landed. I did the Falcons, so that was just absolutely just terrible today. I mean, just to have the, like I said, Wilson's busting chops early, not busting chops. I mean, for fantasy people, but he's been in that situation before, Gurley, with the Rams, and he did it. And so you had to imagine it was talked about. And then when you get that close, like, no way you can hear people. I understand there's no fans, but like, did you just hear, like, when you got to the penis line, did you hear somebody say, go down? And then like I just didn't understand that. It was just, it's nuts to me. It's nuts to me. You know what I mean? But
he definitely tried to.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But even with that, I mean, once again, that's another team sport where you say to yourself, hey, how about your teammates pick you up? You know what I mean? Like, you went up by 6 and then your defense just absolutely, has no fucking answer.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. So it's like people want to
punk yards. You know what I mean? Like,
people want to blame Gurley. It's like you're up 6 with a minute left and no timeouts. How about you get a fucking stop, maybe?
Yeah.
I just love the people that were, we're willing to bank on the Falcons making the field goal. They probably would have shanked the field goal.
Oh, what, Young Ho?
Yeah, Young Ho.
Don't you talk bad about
never count on a Young Ho.
Yeah, don't you talk bad about Koo, man. TV's off. Titanic's going. Night, Pop.
Say it, Pop.
Guy doesn't even fucking say goodnight. Fucking guy.
Pop still.
Fucking, you're out. You're out tomorrow. You're out.
My crumb of the week is going to be kind of where I just was going. The kickers around the NFL. I mean, how many games and how many missed field goals are kickers going to kick or miss? You
said kick a lot there.
Yeah, I did say kick a lot.
Holy shit.
Later, bro.
See you, TTP. See you, brother.
See you guys.
It's sooner or later, these teams are just not going to kick field goals anymore and just continue to go for it on 4th down.
God, don't put that in Doug's head, please. He's already halfway there. Christ almighty.
I mean, we see it here with Jake being bad, and then the dude in Buffalo missed 2 field goals. Goskowski misses a game winner today for Tennessee.
Back to the Falcons. I mean, having said that, 14-13.
Yep.
Either in the end of the third or whatever it was, 4th and 5, not even 4th and 1, 4th and 5. He went for it, trying to get himself a job, or he Morris. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, that's an automatic. Take that automatic 3 there.
Yeah, that's a rough
and then,
one. Like we always say, it's not
we
Madden.
just watched Zaner.
Yeah, Zane redemption, the redemption tour for Zane there, but yeah, a big miss before that.
And then I have a quick anti-crumb. The GOAT, Khabib Nurmagomedov, retired after going 29-0 yesterday. Dominating performance, never lost a round in his UFC career. Never lost a round, let alone fight. So I mean, that dude, and he fought yesterday on a broken foot, 2 broken toes, and you would have never known it.
How did he get a broken foot training?
Yeah, you got a broken foot training. Yeah.
Mike, Brian, thanks for tuning in, bud. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy.
You drive the show.
He talked to his, he lost his dad a couple weeks ago, and he decided he didn't want to fight without his dad. Was one of his cornermen. Didn't want to fight without his dad. So he's one of those guys, though. He's not like McGregor retiring or Henry Cejudo retiring just so they can get a bigger payday. This guy says he's going. He's walking away. I pretty much believe he's walking away. So
yeah, I wouldn't. Back off on that though, Steppy. You never know. Give it a couple of years, he makes a couple bad investments, and someone tells him, "Hey, how about $20 million?"
There's only one fight. There's only one fight left for him, and that's GSP, and it's a super fight. So there's no one left for him to beat.
It's GSP. GSP's too old now, though, right?
GSP has said he'd come back for that fight.
Really?
Yes.
How old?
So that would be the. He's not that old. I don't think.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
I thought he's got to be 40. He's got to be over 40, right?
I believe you, but I feel like he is. Yeah.
I mean, you're more
he is. He is. You're right. Well, he's 39. He's 39.
That's getting that. I mean, that's hell. If he wants to come back for that fight, more power to him. But that's getting up there, man.
Well, GSP's just started training a couple of years ago just to get his body back in, not to fight, but just to get back, into motion and stuff like that. And obviously the super fight of Khabib came up, and he was intrigued by it. But that's the only fight left for Khabib. He's beaten Conor. He's beaten everybody in the lightweight division, so there's no one left for him. So, but yeah, he had another dominating performance and retired. So there's my anti-Crumb.
Well,
mine's the Cowboys organization right now. It's almost Crumb of the year right now with them. I know that Dak went down and Dak was throwing the ball really well, but even before that, the defense couldn't stop anybody. Couldn't stop a nosebleed. And and now you have the players saying the coaches aren't putting them in a good position to win. The coaches don't know what they're doing. Now today you got the coaches getting on the players for not having the backs of their quarterback. Whew, everything stinks down there in Dallas right now. And for one, I couldn't be happier. It's amazing. It is amazing. So, yes, Crumb of the week, Crumb of the month, Crumb of the year, possibly, Dallas Cowboys organization, and I hope they keep it going. Jerry, find that fountain of youth, baby. Come on.
So, mine's going to be quick, and we'll get out of here. We're at the 3-hour mark. That's enough.
It's a good 3-hour spot.
Players just keep getting younger. Jerry just keeps staying the same age.
All right.
So my Crumb of the week is an easy one because it could be a lot of different things in the sports world, but it's going to be outside the sports world this time, and it's going to be one of my great friends, and sometimes guys get put in this category, and that's one Mr. Brian Wilson. And the reason was
I like to know what it is because I don't know.
The reason will surprise some of you. You know what I mean? It's going to surprise you, but rumor has it. That a certain
Jesus.
Wow.
Let's hear it. Rumor has I know where he's going now. All right, let's go. Let's hear it.
Are you really doing this right now?
This fucking guy.
Amazing.
Yo,
I'm doing it. Yeah.
You believe the Weibo's on this guy? All right.
Unreal. This guy. You know why? Because he won't let me come over his house. He's like fucking COVID nervous over there.
All right.
Come over and beat him up. Pissing in bottles, heaters and piss bottles. It's amazing. Should make you crumb.
Fine, I probably
Continue. I'm sorry.
No, it's just simple. Rumor has it that a certain young lady asked you to grab some drinks, and that hasn't happened. And I think that's shocking.
We just haven't been on the mutual same page yet of a date that works for everybody. So,
all right, yeah. You figure it out. I'm just here to press you. I'm manning up on the outside. You know what I mean? I'm blitzing. I'm manning up on the outside.
Their plans haven't lined up yet. Give it a chance.
Yeah, it's all right. Let the planets align at some point, Tom. Jesus, can't force this thing. But no, that's that is funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it was a fun. You're not really a crumb.
Got to sleep back to front here. Can't sleep genital to genital.
Speaking of them kind of things, no, I'm not going to segue that into a sponsor. But great show, great show, boys. Over 3 hours, we had a ton of fun. Talked about so many goddamn things in the sporting world.
Sitting on a stool here. I won't be able to fucking walk tomorrow. Back is killing me here. Fucking back is killing me. Powered by back pain. I need Shaq to come in. And give me some fucking thermocream.
Where those icy hot patches at when you need them?
Or you can just go.
Our doc, you got to make them yours. Dr. Paul Waddell, Specialized Physical Therapy LLC.
Now, that's how you turn everything full circle there, Tom. There you go. That's how you do it.
Listen, every once in a while, I could set a guy up like Karch Karai every day. Great assist guy.
Specialized Physical Therapy LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. DelGozzo.com. For Tom Arnone, Nick DelGozzo, Brian Wilson, Greg Milakovic, everybody out there listening and joining us throughout this whole show. We love you. Can't thank you enough for all the comments. If you're not following, do so. Please like, subscribe, follow. We're always live on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and everywhere you get your podcasts, we're there as well. And for all your A2D merch, PhillyDrinkers.com's got you covered. So everywhere, baby. We're everywhere. Later, fam. We out.
Pot's right. Later.